Radio Network. Starting topic, you ever pop your ball? The answer is yes. Yes, I have.
I feel flush.
You're feeling a bit. You just got your boy a little bit. Let it settle in.
I think it was the jeans. They're good. They're like nice butt jeans. I don't know if you noticed, but
our butts did touch as I was
instead of moving the chair.
I did. I pushed it. It's still all the way pushed in.
Butt toucher.
Still all the way pushed in.
Butt toucher.
It's like I gotta get by, get everything situated. I thought I had enough room for our butts not to touch.
Yeah, nice butt jeans on guys. You know, so they don't cross their legs. They do that. Like I said, the watermelon seed. It's just one of them. Just
yeah. When I had my surgery,
like some county fair contest. You know?
When I had my surgery on my stuff, there was I mean, that was 2 weeks of not great, and there was definitely a more than a few moments of deep breaths. Whatever, right? You're taken aback, if you will. And yes, we have a couple cats, and they like to curl up with you, right? Yeah. So yeah.
Let me ask you
clipping
this.
Everything, just not. Yeah. Go ahead.
If cutting off your pinky, having it cut off surgically, you just okay. You're nothing like no meat cleaver.
Yeah.
Right. Made you not able to have kids. Would you keep your pinky or get the vasectomy?
The vasectomy, no doubt.
Okay.
Absolutely. For
You're very practical.
That's
very good.
I'm going to be honest with you because I've enjoyed the pandemic time where I and you and I have started playing guitar again, and I really like that pinky going. To get those notes that I want.
Playing with yourself with 3 fingers wouldn't be the same.
It'd be a little weird.
I just thought,
just a little awkward, yeah. So, but no, the pinky, no, go for my nuts. It's the natural order. Let's move that over here.
All right. Is it in the way?
It's on a computer.
We talked about that.
Usually you're not sitting there, though. So no, we didn't actually talk about that, but it's okay. Yeah, it's disguised as it is
floor.
Yeah, floor anywhere. Yeah, but there.
Anywhere but on top of everything that runs everything.
That's only showing you at this point. That's all that thing's doing. Yeah, I totally. Like if not my balls, what else would what else would you have removed? If not a vasectomy, if you had to be sterile or wanted to be sterile. Like no, it's a choice. It's a choice, man.
Yeah, but you didn't want to do that.
No,
I don't think anybody really wants. If somebody wants to get a vasectomy, then they need to. It's like
here's the thing.
Talk to somebody.
Did I want to have a vasectomy? No.
Who came up with that?
Did I want to have any more?
So many questions.
Did I want to have any more children? No. So
there's a motivation,
right? So it's like, do you want to still be able to have sex? Yes. So there's a chance.
Motivation.
There's a chance by doing the sex, you may have the child.
The sex.
if you're just talking about it logistically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's she wanted it more than I'll give you that. But,
more motivation.
Yeah, exactly. That it was okay. Just cut the pinky off. If you, it took forever. Them motherfuckers fucking kept stalling. It was the longest. Like
they were probably in the break room just laughing.
No, I'm talking like 9 months of. There's like a pre-counsel, and then
when you were there.
No, just getting scheduled to get in after the initial phone call
and the pandemic and all that. Yeah,
yep, it was supposed to be like
difficult
2 weeks, and it turned into 9 months, and through a couple snowstorms as well.
You didn't do it for 9 months. I've got that beat, but
I don't think it was
different
it was
circumstances.
Quite 9 months, but yeah.
Way different.
Yeah, no, it was a rough ride. We'll say it wasn't quite the entire.
Oh yeah, you're keeping that pinky.
Man, God damn it, like, you motherfuckers! Like I was like, okay, let's go. There's no snow on the road yet. Like, it's going to snow at 4 o'clock, and my appointment's at 9 o'clock.
You're leaving the office, tapping the "we can do it" thing on the door jam.
Yeah,
like, all right, team.
10 minutes before I'm walking out the door, and I get a call that they canceled. Like, you goddamn fuckers.
You're the only person, I think, also. I don't know. Maybe someone who's listening, maybe they've been like, it's odd to me that it's like your vasectomy was canceled and you were upset about it. But we talked about the motivators.
Yeah, the motivators.
They're making you wait.
Yeah, like, fuck you. Do you want...
You got people beating down your door to get their balls snipped? Is that how this business runs? You can just turn people away?
Yeah. At least it was a fun vasectomy. That's a callback to a previous
it was fun.
TikTok.
They had like a good sense of humor and shit.
Dude, they walked in and she asked, "What do you want to listen to?" And we ended up listening to B.B. King.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm sorry. I thought that was a different thing. I thought that was your appendix.
Yeah, no, my appendix. That was just a lot of pain.
Just no music.
No music, though. Just a lot of pain. Yeah, and a lot of morphine. That was a lot of morphine. And then when the morphine didn't work, they gave me...
Yeah, a lot is... I mean, nobody's like, they gave me a little morphine and...
No, they gave me as much morphine as what the nurse said we're allowed to give you. And then because it wasn't working, they were like, okay, we're going to give you something different that's bigger, better, stronger, faster. Dilaudid, I believe, is how you pronounce it. And he goes, this isn't going to help your pain either. This is just going to make you not care about your pain. I was like, I'm down, dude. Dude, I've been in 12 hours of fucking...
Can you get that at CVS over the counter? Yeah. I'd love to get some forget about, don't feel your pain medicine. That sounds delightful.
That guy
or not care about it.
Yeah.
You know,
that guy
but still
was
be able to live a life.
I didn't care while I was in the bed. Still in excruciating pain. Feeling like... it felt like I eat like way too much Taco Bell, and then an entire brick of like sharp cheese on top of it. Just ate the whole brick, and was
that sounds just delightful. Don't self-shame yourself. It is wonderful to do that.
On the intake, yes. On the outtake, it may put you in the hospital. But that's how my insides felt, and nothing was moving. And it was clear because it wasn't my bowels that were having a problem. Yeah, but that's how the closest I can explain how having a pre-appendectomy feels. Yeah, wasn't fun.
No, I've never heard anybody say that either. Like, oh, I had my appendix out. It was fun.
No.
But the vasectomy was fun.
The vasectomy was fun. No, it wasn't not painful.
Great bedside manner. That made all the difference.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah. No, we, again.
You are our guest. What would you like to listen to?
As soon as I got the anesthetic, BB King said the thrill is gone. Like, she started the album straight from the top. And
I bet she's got that. Oh, no, that's a coincidence. She's not setting you up.
No, I don't think so. They really didn't have. It was just one of the 3 people I rattled off. Again, this is recap from like show 2 of the new studio, I believe.
I forget.
It's
Thank you for reminding me.
It's cool, yeah.
Yeah, it started with the pinky vasectomy thing. Yeah, nice conversation. It's fun.
Yeah, would I have a pinky toe? Yes. Pinky toe? I don't need that fucker. I smash my pinky toe, especially in this house now. I would have these pinky toes cut off, like in the Big Lebowski. I'd have, I paint my nail and somebody can chop it off and pawn it off as some girl's toe.
I can wear nicer, narrower shoes, like European, those pointy European things now, narrow feet.
I don't care. If that's what it took, I would probably consider a pinky toe.
Wow, compromise.
No fingers, though. No fingers. I don't think I'd consider any other toe, though. I think it's just the pinky toe.
Yeah. Definitely not the 2 that are the same length next to the big toe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
I got that, too. I'm a good swimmer.
Same length. Yeah.
As a result.
My big toe, kind of the same length. Look at that. They're just fucking...
I wish I had more webbing, that's all.
Whoever's listening to the show, join us in the chat room. We don't mention that enough, and I'm starting to regret starting an hour.
Or you can call. Give them my phone number.
518. I don't know.
961-6188.
There you go. It's out there.
Yeah. So you call, put you on speakerphone. I'll hand the phone to Mike because
I don't know any phone numbers. Like, I know my work number. I know my wife's number. But shit, after that.
Yep, the last time my phone broke, you know, Bruce, I was like, yeah.
I got to go see him to
like, who do I know?
With his number,
Yeah, I was like,
The Kevin Bacon of my phone.
Right? Yeah, I was just like, I wouldn't know. I don't know. I'll call this person. Duh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So many just... Does that make us a lazy society? I don't know. It's just very convenient.
I had to Google 911. I couldn't remember.
So that's what's weird. Like all of your contacts should be synced in the Google. Yeah. You always have an Android, and
but
you log in with you.
I didn't do that at some point.
You didn't push the button. Okay.
I did this time.
Yay! We learned.
Yes.
You pushed the button. It is fantastic. My mother fucking texted me yesterday and goes, whenever I make... preface, she wanted her phone hooked up Bluetooth to the car. So I hooked it all up, and we called, and I showed her how everything works, and everything was hunky-dory. She leaves. 3 days later, she texts me. She's like, whenever I make a phone call now, everybody's like really, really quiet. Like,
is that like, is your TV plugged in?
So, like, first I'm like, all right, try turning Bluetooth off. I don't know if your car, because, like, where she sits in her living room, her garage is, like, right there. The car is literally, like, 5 feet away.
Is the volume turned down?
So, she turns off the Bluetooth.
Everybody's so quiet.
and it's still...
Oh, my God, the good old days.
And she reports back, it still doesn't work. And I'm like, fuck, I don't know what the hell's going on here. I'm like, okay, so make a phone call. While you're on the phone call, the volume button on the side of your phone, push it,
hold the top
multiple times, until
push it till your ears hurt, and then go down, and back off.
And then stop ears bleeding. And so yes, you read it like a book, Joe. The volume was in fact down, and I've done it while holding the phone to your head. You tap the button a couple times. You know, it's there with your phone.
We've all done it.
Yep.
But
and that's what I said earlier.
It's way funnier when your mom does it.
God damn it. Like, I don't know what you did. She's like, I've gone through all the settings and I can't find anything. I'm like, okay, at least, you tried. I give you that. But I still don't know what you did to your phone to make it.
Might have been the cat.
No cat. No animals. No nothing in the house. Just mom's.
Got blackout drunk. I was watching YouTube and it was too loud and forgets doing it.
Just played with all the buttons on her phone. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but definitely that. She's like, God damn it. Yeah. Who knows? But you got to take the guess. It's mom. She is not very technologically friendly, but she tries.
And I can totally relate. I forgot to hit the button on Google.
Which is very weird. It's kind of, you must have actually said no instead of just yes.
I might have just like, I don't want you to know that shit. And then, you
don't want to. I don't want all my stuff in the cloud.
Yeah.
To save me when I smash my phone on a bus.
Sometimes I make really good decisions
with technology. Yep. Yeah. Sooner or later we're gonna get you.
The stuff you like. The people at the store, like that rattle.
Yeah. If you have a Samsung phone and you're listening right now, take your phone and rattle and put it to your face, and you'll hear that rattle. Yeah. All Samsung
they were
phones.
Doing stuff with the phone. I'm like, I said to the guy that was helping me, I went, wow. I was just so impressed. It's just like getting into these like little file things and opening, and I'm like, how did he do that?
Yeah.
And I said to him, I actually still use mine for talking.
Yeah, the talking.
It's not like not
anything
with it. It's not resistance. It's more about it's just overwhelming all this stuff. I'm like, camera, talk, text. I could get by with a jitterbug with a good camera.
Well, I'm sorry, Joe, but the jitterbug has actually evolved into a touchscreen smartphone. It is. I totally looked in that for my mom, and I believe she did end up actually getting jitterbug, but it's the touchscreen, but they still give you the concierge service because you're so technologically inept. We will do it for you.
Even. Wow, they're like from Montreal.
Yeah, they might as that's just it's just a fancy, classy service. That's all I'm going for.
Thank you for calling T-Mobile. Would you like some from us?
Oh, we're from the Jitterbug.
Okay, so the Jitterbug has that touch screen, right?
Yeah.
Are the numbers still bigger than normal?
Yes. Yes. There's still a custom.
Some traditions.
Yeah, there's still a custom keypad where they are measurably larger than what a normal smartphone would be. Because yes, you have to keep the trend.
They're moving them forward technologically, but not forgetting what their target demographic needs actually are. That's nice.
Yep. And the funniest part is my mom has longer nails. So she ends up using her phone with her index finger knuckle.
You ever do olive fingers?
Yeah.
She can get the little thing, the little stylus thing on her.
Stylus thing on the nail.
There you go. Yeah.
No, well, she found out without me even showing her. There is voice to text. So she doesn't type anymore.
On her own.
Yeah, because she's like, "What's this button?" And it would bloop, bloop. Say your shit now. And she went, "Oh."
The ejector seat goes off. James Bond.
So yeah, so now she and I really first noticed when everything that she said to me was fine, but my son's name was misspelled. Now my mother would never, unless she's going through dementia, and she would never misspell.
It's O-D-A-N.
I-N.
I know.
She put in the text it was E-N. Which is technically the proper pronunciation or proper spelling of the Norse Odin god, O-D-E-N. O-D-I-N is, it's like anything else. It's just, I may be wrong. I think I'm right. Whatever.
I love to feel that way.
But it was because
feeling that way is wonderful. Like I might be wrong, but I'm still gonna stand my ground and just fuck. Yeah. Facts.
All right. So here we go. We're going to bring that into topic right now. Proving one wrong. So my son is in virtual learning, and whatever the music teacher's tangent was, she was talking about how bees are wasps. Like the bees are wasps, and my wife was like, "What?" Like I don't.
White Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
Are bees wasps?
Yeah,
the actual insects. So over dinner we're having this discussion, and I'm like, wait. She was telling them bees are bees are wasps, like they're the same species type thing,
right?
And I went, no. I'm gonna hold my gun. Pretty sure I'm right. But let me check, because we've recently brought back the one and only Alexa. Has come back into our lives. Now Alexa, I've installed the Star Trek Next Generation mod. So Alexa is not named Alexa. Alexa is named Computer. There she goes, lighting up. Computer lit up.
Okay, computer.
So we may be able to hear her, but
that is interesting. It's like, okay, a bee is a wasp or all bees, so it's like a bee is a pretty big. It's like saying like cow. Or
I was like, there's lots of different types of bees. I'm like, but
is it a cow?
Is a bee a wasp? Is a hornet a wasp? Here we go. I'm going to give you the trail.
No, hornet is an enemy of humanity.
Here you go. Here's so at dinner I went, honey, let's find out. I asked Alexa,
a gazelle is not a cow.
Is a wasp a bee? And Alexa came back and said emphatically,
let's do it.
Give me that microphone.
That's sound effects. I'm doing Foley work now.
Computer, is a wasp a bee?
No, wasp is not a subclass of bee.
Well, that was much shorter than what she gave us earlier, but still, that answered the question.
That was good. She wasn't wordy this time.
So then I was like, okay, is a hornet a wasp? What do you think?
I'm gonna go with enemy of humanity.
Enemy of you're not wrong, but let's ask. Computer, is a hornet a wasp?
It's also an F-18.
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, a hornet is a type of wasp, according to Jason Gibbs, assistant professor of entomology at the University of Manitoba. There are more than 100,000 wasp species on Earth.
It's way
Did
too
that
many.
Answer your question?
We're waging the wrong wars, man. I'm telling you.
Thanks for your feedback.
There you go. Wow, that is so...
She likes to get in the last word. I'm sorry, it. I keep calling it she because of the default in my brain with the voice.
Alexa computer only came back because I also installed 2 new lights in this room that are Alexa controlled. And then my son found out, he can ask Alexa anything, and she will answer potentially something. So he likes asking her, like, math questions.
Okay.
Like, what's a billion times a billion?
What's the really interesting one? Where Odin with an I was like, hey, Alexa, do I really need my foreskin or something like that? You know? I don't know. He's a kid with interesting questions.
I'm trying to think what's that. And, I can actually go back. I found out, which is really freaky, in the Alexa app that's connected to it, you can go back and see everything you've asked Alexa.
The request menu.
Like everything, verbatim. And they're like, report, did this work for you? And I'm like, I ain't telling you shit, motherfuckers. It's creepy that you have everything just here. But it is everything that my son asked it. But it's mostly math questions. He wanted to know how the sun worked. She answered how the sun worked. Yep.
Dude, you must be that made me relieved.
Yeah, it's as long as
you didn't find any weird Asian anime porn.
No,
which is even kind of clean.
No, it's not.
I don't know. I've never seen it, but compared to the stuff I have seen, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty wrong.
I'm just saying, you must be relieved.
I don't know. He's definitely asked some birds and the bees questions over the
bees or wasps.
Bees. And it would be you may want to get those. See, this is where you got to get.
You got to go to Marshalls and get new jeans.
Get them.
Or these are only for going to vapor.
I was like, don't think this isn't even not fucking manly. The Spanx jeans for men. They're, like I'm saying,
like the old Chuck Norris stretchy crotch ones, where you can kick somebody in the face and still look cool.
Yes, you can. Yes,
I love those old things. Remember?
Though I don't know if they're old.
The early '80s were great.
These things look like modern jeans, but man, they're stretchy. I don't know.
Like yoga pant type.
They look like normal jeans. They hang, they fit like normal jeans,
but you can put
give you the stretch. You will not get the ball fucking like crimpage in these jeans. And or you can go buy, have you ever heard of Duluth Trading?
No, I have never been outside.
Okay. So
of course
Duluth Trading, here's the follow-up question then.
All right. Sorry.
Have you heard of Duluth Trading, leading brand of jeans?
No. I've just heard of Duluth, that's all. I've never actually been to it.
Ballroom jeans, and they're not to go to the ball.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, there is extra room.
AC/DC pants
for your stuff. Ingenious.
Necessary.
That needs to be our sponsor. Ballroom jeans for Joseph.
They almost didn't let me on the plane last time I flew. It was actually
what?
The last time I went to get on a plane when they did the groin. I set off the groin alarm. Or I'm sorry, the groin alarm went off. I didn't set it off. I didn't hit a button. The guy was searching my crotch and all that. Turns out it was a little jar of Visine that I forgot when I had to put it in, and it set the thing off. But wow, it was fun.
Visine.
Because the woman, it was like 4:30 in the morning.
So I just got dry eye.
Yeah, well, yeah. And I just had it in my pocket. I always have something.
Altitude makes my eyes dry.
Yeah, the dry on the place, whatever. That or something. I'm stoned. But getting on the plane and they pulled me aside, and the woman pulled me aside. The TSA agent, she was attractive, and she goes, "Sir, we're gonna have to pull you aside. We're gonna have to do a more thorough search than we're doing on you because you set off the groin alarm, or you went through and the groin alarm was activated, however she said.
Groin alarm activated.
Yeah, and I said to her, that is the worst pickup line I've ever heard.
It's fun, but man.
Yeah. So then this other guy came over.
Set off my groin
this dude,
alarm.
yeah, and he was great. He was fucking not great.
He was fantastic.
Let me rephrase that. Yeah, let me rephrase that.
He was the bad. Wait a minute.
He was funny, but he was great. It was funny. And he was
seasoned.
Going up to my guy, and I said, "You ever find anything during a groin search?" And I'm looking down at him while he's doing this. And I got my hands up. And I was like, "Is it okay if I look down?" Because hands up, whatever, do this thing.
Look where you want, bro.
And he's like, I'm going to run. He's telling me, like, I'm going to, like a doctor, I'm going to do this with the back of my head. I'm going to run it up over your crotch, and I'm going to do this. And I was like, it's 4. I'm thinking to myself, I felt bad for the guy. It's 4:30 in the morning, and he's like, You know, at a bad strip club, you know, just like.
Or he's having the time of his life.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you get at 4:30 in the morning and just be like, I don't know, anytime. It doesn't have it. I mean, just to me, it was 4:30 in the morning, but anytime doing that, I'm like, that's fucked up. So anyway, I asked him, you know, do you ever find anything during a groin search? And he looked up and he made eye contact with me. And he went, not much. Oh, zinged me.
Yeah,
zinged me. And then I had to get on Frontier freaking Airlines. So, you know, things could have gone better. They got worse.
Never ridden Frontier.
Oh, well, they have
Delta, United,
synonyms.
USA Air.
I don't care. I don't fly commercial. Synonyms, ban me. I don't give a shit. Synonyms. Flew Delta when we landed in, I think it was Vegas. The cabinet, we were sitting way in the back, and we heard this crash in the bathroom. And, you know, the person I was flying with is like, did you see anybody go in there? And I says, no, it's empty. It says unoccupied, whatever. And I opened the door after we landed. We come to a stop. I opened the door, and the whole medicine cabinet, the mirror, that steel mirror, whatever, on the floor in the bathroom.
Oh,
someone
like, was in there, man.
I was like, wow, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I shut the door, and on my way out, I let the steward, the flight attendant, whatever, know. I know, you can't say anything anymore.
Yeah, what do you call it?
Oh, wait, I got to correct myself every time I tell a story.
The people working on the plane.
It's exhausting. It's a pain. Yeah, the people working on the plane. Thank you. That's such a nice.
Everyone else is a passenger. The people working on the plane.
That's beautiful. That was beautiful.
Flying the plane.
Yeah, anyone, luggage, baggage handlers. They're working on the plane. The people working on the plane. Beautiful, man.
God, it's.
Once again, taking a
so exhausting.
Deep breath. Yeah, like that was a relief. So I let her know, and she goes, "Oh, that happens every time we land." And I'm like, "Oh my god."
That's why we don't let people. Okay.
So yeah, all the airlines. But the TSA people.
How long ago was that?
They were very professional. On the way back.
How long ago was that?
A couple of years at least.
Yeah, because those planes have some age on them. They're 20, 30 years old. They're not like spring chickens anymore. They still fly fantastic, but their insides, meh, that's okay.
We were walking down, you know, that jetway where you go in the door and the captain is like, hi, I still care about life.
Yeah.
And that's all you really want to. You want to look. That's what I do. I look in their eyes like, oh shit. If I see 1,000 yards stare from a nope.
Yep.
I like saying, hi, I'm new at this. You know, even though you're new at this, you're enthusiastic. So that's great.
But if there's an old guy next to him, you're like, okay, I feel safe because he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that's kind of what the assessment is about.
Does he have a trusty mustache? Yes, he does.
Yeah, the assessment is about that. I want to like enthusiasm. I don't want to see somebody going like, hi, I might as well be doing like, no, that's not good. But
I thought I'd get paid more doing this, but I'm not.
Yeah, on the way back, there was a woman who was in front of me. Same thing. She said the groin alarm went off. They pulled her, and she's like, groin alarm? Like to me, it was like I've never heard that. I've done security stuff, and I've never heard of that specific of a. And they had the little chart. Like there's my little silhouette, and it was like dink dink dink. There's a little red dot, and I'm like, that is so not accurate. First of all.
It's cold.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, it's cold. Wow, fire tonight, man. People working on the plane. It's cold.
It's 4 a.m.
It was
at 4 a.m.
It was a pistachio. She had a pistachio in her pocket, and it set off the same thing because I was listening. Because the only reason I was paying attention because I was like, what could she have on her that set off the groin alarm? Like, are they going to take her in another room or something? I was worried about that. Like, what did you see that I don't know about?
How do you not know? You don't have a pistachio in your pocket.
Yeah, right. You fucking terrorist. You can sharpen that up and make somebody go ow.
Not that I'm scared of a pistachio in
and then
any
they go
way,
stop it.
But you could have a nut allergy. That pilot could have a nut allergy, and all she has to do is like take that pistachio and rub the captain's hand as he's
there's a chair in the way, and they do the butt rub, and the pistachio dust gets on his butt, and cockpit contamination.
Yeah, and 5 minutes after takeoff, things.
He's swelling up. There we go. Anaphylaxis.
Yeah, you don't know.
Who brought a bee on? It's not a bee. It's a wasp.
It's a wasp. They're not the same. Now a hornet, now that's a wasp. Who knew that?
So is okay. Well, the last time I got mauled by these little assholes out in the middle of nowhere, it was the night of the Orange Street Cat show.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it was like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah,
twice.
And they gave me Benadryl, like 1.5. And I think I took half of one, and I was like, I got to drive home. I can't take 1.5 and get in a car. It's like, no. It was bad enough, but I was like, 1 to just any swelling, anything, and I know the absorption, my time, I'm going to be okay. And I got home and took another 1.5 of the Benadryl, because the ground bees is the point. Are they wasps or hornets? Oh, I was fucked up that night for that show. I was all Benadrylled and all that. And Carlisle was like, are you sure you want to go on with this? And she's like, do you want to go on? I'm like, what the hell does that have to do with it? What I want, you know?
My bomb, is it going to be bad for me? No? Great.
I did.
Go.
I ate a turd. She had to explain the deer story afterwards to one of the audience members that was upset about it.
Oh, it wasn't something you should have talked about in the deer story.
It went okay.
Well,
it went
but it was a virtual comedy show, so it's kind of hard to read the room.
My judgment was not with it. I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this. Well, yeah.
You're on a kilo of Benadryl. What?
And I'm allergic to bees, and wasps. Turns out. But our ground bees, what's it, computer?
And pea crabs?
Are ground bees or horn?
Crabs. I recommend crab.
You heard me say pea crab.
45 minutes to make.
Okay.
Serve sticks.
I don't want to.
She does recipes? Damn it. It does recipes, too? It's listening to me.
Okay. For crabs, I recommend crab dips from Food Network.
Oh, you're listening to this recipe. That's it. I paid half the mortgage this month. You're going to hear me out.
When you're ready, you can ask your question.
Sorry,
again.
I was having a tantrum.
I'll be quiet.
Computer. Are ground bees or hornets?
Here's something I found on the web. According to livingwithbugs.com, common names, in addition to yellow jackets, include ground bees, garbage bees, and hornets.
I don't know what that means, but I know I got some ground
They're
bees,
not bees
next to my car in the shed. Every time I get out of my car...
They're aggressive.
They're bumblebees.
Oh, they're freaking super cute.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Bumble? Or they have a fuzzy butt or a shiny butt?
Fuzzy butt.
Oh,
fuzzy
cool,
butt.
man.
Yeah, I get out of the car, he greets me, he goes, hi, pal. And he either flies away, or I'm getting out of the car, and he goes, hi, pal, and I see him crawl into his hole.
Does he have the little pollen balls on his legs and stuff, like making a delivery? You know?
We haven't been that intimate yet, but it's been at least 12 times.
You could just look.
Yeah. I haven't seen him that close.
It's a male bee.
I'm just getting out of the car. Yeah, just getting out of the car, and I hear him coming. Like, okay, I'm like, well, where he is, and then I can see him as I'm walking away, crawl into the hole under the shed.
The nest.
Yeah. So, but it's only one at a time. It's never two. It's never three. It's only one. So for me, it's
like
the
a speakeasy.
It's
like,
the
don't show up in
bee.
a group.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. For me, it's the same bee.
You're going to come in here and you're going to buy this.
Just Carl.
You can't just hit it and run. You got to stay for a half hour.
I get out of my car and Carl the bee just says what's
Carl.
up. I just
That's great.
I don't know. He's not aggressive. He doesn't try to do anything. He just says what's up. And
Carl, fuzzy butt, non-aggressive, friendly bee.
No, not aggressive at all. Not aggressive at all.
Should leave him a little pile of sugar by the driveway. A little pinch on the driveway. But you also don't want to get ants.
Now I was tempted to take some of the earth I've been moving from one side of my lawn to the other, just to get it out of the way.
That is wicked impressive, by the way. That's like DP. That's like city work.
Jesus, thank you. It's still
digging out a sewer pipe under the road.
It's still not working completely perfecly, but
who keeps flushing paper towels down the damn toilet?
These ones aren't the flushable kinds.
You ever lived in a place with a septic system?
Yeah, no, it's definitely a daily task I've been, and over the last 3 days, it's just physically moving the earth I dug up just to get it off the nice part of the lawn, I guess, and just put it behind the shed
to open the flow.
Yeah, but it is a vast. Oh fuck! That's what I forgot. God damn it! I found a toy, and it has a okay. Let me check my a 3 in 10 chance of actually being a transformer that I found in that pipe.
Where's this?
It's out back.
Oh,
right now.
Was it? Why?
I cleaned it out and
Can we go broadcast live from the yard?
We're gonna go check it out after the show and we're gonna report back because it's gonna take a little doing.
Why is it still there? Is it like?
I found it digging earth and I found this toy.
Is this that like that Ralston guy, the 127 hours, the guy that he's pinched in between something? We got to go now save this transformer before it cuts its own Megatron off.
I know pretty much where it is right now. It didn't move. I just forgot it because I was so tired from.
So it's just loose out there.
Yeah, it's just sitting out there.
Some fucking rabbit just got a transformer.
But it is definitely some type of I'm going to say military vehicle, possible Jeep. I don't know.
I hope it's a Willy. It's a wet Willy if it's out there.
Oh, I found pieces of CDs.
Oh shit! You've been to Walmart?
No. Okay.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase myself.
You have a stamped passport and everything.
1998 AOL online CDs.
Scratched?
Chunks of them.
Oh, chunks.
Like just chunks of them.
Just somebody got mad, just ran them over the mower or something.
So who knows, how long this pipe hasn't been cleaned out?
Oh shit! Oh yeah, you're doing
the stuff that I'm finding. I'm fucking going like archaeology here, digging.
That's what you're talking about.
I'm finding weird rocks, which is whatever. It's weird rocks, but finding any
it was a weird rock.
Wheels. Like I found a couple like just toy plastic wheels. The sewer pipe,
and you can tell when you look at them, you go, "These aren't modern."
I don't.
When's the last time this thing flowed?
Yeah, but
Maybe like there's Jimmy Hoffa. Get him the fuck out of here. He's in my pipe. I don't give a shit.
We've got 20 minutes.
He can write his own book.
And we will go out investigating. We will record the entire thing, maybe if we remember.
I didn't even think about that when I did that. That was close.
Oh yeah. I know what you're going through, dude. The pants are just a little too tight.
Let's start a non-support group.
My son goes to me dropping off to school today. He goes, "Dad, my pants are loose," and he was wearing like sweatpants that had like a string tie thing. And I was like, "Oh, do you want me to tie you up?" And he goes, "Yes, Dad." So it was like 2 minutes before he had to be out of the car. I'm like, "Cool." So we're in the car. I spin around. I tie it. What I think is snug. Okay. Fast forward 3 hours, 4 hours later when I have to pick him up because it's only a half day. It's stupid. And then I get him home and he goes, "Dad, I can't get out of my pants."
He pulled the knot?
No, I just tied them way too tight. Way too tight. Oh, no, that's what it was. He walks in here. I've got headphones on. I'm watching a work video or whatever. And he's got like imprints from his pants
like
on
waffle butt
on his
chair.
Skin. Yes.
Sock lines.
Yes.
He's got the sock lines.
He's got on his skin. He goes, "Dad, look!" And I go, "Oh wow, you got that happens sometimes. Like how do we like that is happen?" He goes, "Yeah, but I can't get my pants off." And I was like, okay. Well, they too tight. So yeah, they were knotted very, very tightly. But
you want your kid to be secure, man. That's your boy.
Yeah,
you don't want that shit falling down. You don't need to get a phone call like that.
And this is not the first time he's worn his pants
because
he's pulled straight up crisscross multiple times. I was going to say
the teachers, but the people that work on the school might have an issue with that.
No, he's straight up pulled crisscross multiple times, wearing his pants backwards.
Intentionally?
No, we just know he doesn't know, and we don't know.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. The crisscross thing. No,
we noticed about 2 hours after he comes home, we're like, "Oh fuck, you spent all day with your pants on backwards."
At least he didn't smell like rotten milk.
Yes,
right.
Exactly. You don't look or smell like shit. Nobody else probably noticed. Whatever.
Or they didn't. They were like, "Hey, he's expressing himself." That's good too.
The people that work at the school liked it. Yeah.
They should put back pockets on the front. That'd be great. The weird envelope we got to stick our hands in. Is it just be a straight pocket? What's with the weird?
I don't know, but Carlisle was saying we're freezing again. Is the video freezing or just the audio? What's the deal? Let us know. The freeze only seems to happen on the Zuckerberg-powered Facebook feed. I don't think it happens on the Twitch or YouTube feed for Comedypipe, which is unfortunate.
I forgot to share it. Oh my god! And wow, 43 minutes in.
43 minutes in.
Dude, this goes so much faster without Jefferson here.
But dude, like seriously, like his his laugh track is such.
Mine sucks. I know. It's cackling. No. He's got his. Jefferson, his is like a nice cigar. You know?
Yeah, there's something about a good Jefferson laugh track. We need to. Why haven't I just Howie? If you hear this,
a little Hennessy and Cohiba.
Get me a Jefferson soundboard laugh track going. it can be 9 different soundboards, just all the same laugh, because his laugh is pretty consistent.
More fun when you guys don't freeze.
Yeah, I don't. All of it. I don't know what it is.
Well, maybe Twitch works. Are we on Twitch? We're doing. How's Billy doing? And his new Ferrari.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the deal with the Ferrari is, but something tells me that's no, he didn't actually get a Ferrari. My guess is somebody has a Ferrari going to his place for his occupation to do some work on, which is very feasible.
Well, I'll tell you what, you give somebody an $800,000 car to
very feasible.
They're good at it, and you trust them.
Very feasible. I will give him that. But is he driving that car?
He's going to, because we know him.
Does he like his job? Yes. Is he going to drive that from the parking lot to possibly someplace else to complete the job? Maybe.
He will get permission.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
But he will drive that car. He is an affable, very likable dude that you want to see do well.
To 15 miles an hour. That is unfortunate. I get it, but...
You know I pulled you over? Yeah, I was speeding. You were going 115. Dude, I was still in third. You know how fast this thing is? Awesome. I mean,
yeah,
what?
I let you catch me.
Yeah. You know I stopped you because I let you. Yeah.
I don't know what the deal with Carlisle is.
Hey, yeah.
But it is cool to see the keyboard in the background doing the Knight Rider thing. It is multicolored, but it is still doing it.
So Logan?
Okay, I'm going to segue. I want to hear about Logan.
Nobody wants to hear about Logan, but for some reason,
my mother texts me today and
Howard
goes,
Stern of the fighting world,
and goes, "I'm watching Knight Rider."
Who's in this?
My mother. Wow. I'm watching Knight Rider right now. I don't want to paraphrase having it short, and I'm watching Knight Rider right now.
That's love.
So she knows, she knows my affinity for Knight Rider in the car and in the show, and
everyone loves Knight Rider. You just continue to do it with
I have toys.
Like we did back in the '80s. That love continues with you. It's like this nice orb of.
Yeah, I have toys. Yes. So anyway, so my first gut reaction was to roast my mom. Though my mom only watches one. She pays like $160 for cable. And she watches, like, really one channel. So I had to respond, wow, that really sucks that Knight Rider is now on the Hallmark channel. Because that's the only station that she watches.
Oh, shit, it probably follows Matlock.
God damn, I love me some Matlock. Back when Matlock was actually
live. You're coming out of the Matlock closet.
No, I've mentioned this before on the air. This is not a new
Okay,
thing
there was Matlock, right? There's Murder, She Wrote.
Murder, She Wrote. No, I was not down to Murder, She Wrote. But Matlock at 8:00 Tuesdays, whatever it was. There was nothing else on.
Didn't he live on the lake, or was that Murder, She Wrote?
I don't know where he lived, and I can't mention Murder, She Wrote. So, but
won't.
The point is, my mother instantly understood the roast I was giving her. That it was on the Hallmark channel, and she's like, no, it's on channel 1260. Some other not Hallmark channel. I don't remember what the number was.
She watched it and told you,
and told me, great. Yeah. So I did. That was kind of the warm and fuzzies. I'll give moms today.
It was like a new bicycle.
Well, for me, it's like getting some new toys that I never had as a kid that I always wanted.
Like a Star Trek communicator?
Like, oh, yeah, where's it? It's in my pocket. That's what's been poking my crotch.
Hasn't somebody been trying to get a hold of you?
Yeah. Here we go.
Keep hearing that thing going off.
There we go.
Yep. I found that in some stuff and gave it to Mike because he takes really good care of things. I gave it to him, and I bought that while I was in Florida. I bought it at the little gift shop place next door to the place in Florida where I was renting machine guns. So, all kinds of toys.
Where can I get some machine guns?
Don't.
I found a few options for that.
They would probably
There's
say
Tava
enlist.
on Clifton Country Road,
You want a machine?
Bye Bye Baby on Central Avenue, and GameStop on Crossgates Mall Road.
GameStop has a machine gun? Boy, they're stretching their legs.
I can get machine guns at GameStop on Central Ave. Wow, I'm glad I bought stock in GameStop like last week.
Yeah, they're diversifying.
I did. That's fantastic.
Wow. Where can you get a machine gun? No. We live in New York. Montana, that's where, actually. One of the places.
No, GameStop
Florida
on
also.
Central Ave in New York.
Machine guns. Well,
That's what it said.
I know, I heard it.
I can go back in the app and actually look at what it answered and ask if it was useful information.
Computer, can I get a machine gun at GameStop?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Polygon.com, GameStop pre-orders include the EG-900 SMG, a submachine gun that features an internal hyper accelerator.
They've got that.
Confirms it.
Dude, the Marines don't have that. GameStop's got the nuclear-powered accelerator.
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
But I don't.
Space Force doesn't have that shit? GameStop.
GameStop, you can get an SMG.
An SMG 9000 Turbo.
Whatever.
Wow. Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
It's some nerd's new tattoo.
Wow. Howie, put this on Reddit. Like, I need my stocks to go way up. Way up. Today was a good day. Today was a good GameStop day.
What's the nickname of this SG 9000? We call it the retirement fund.
Yeah. Instead of the BFG, it's the LFG. It's just little.
Oh, my God.
The BFG just annihilates. All right, we're going to talk about, like, annihilation real quick.
Okay, Logan Paul.
Go.
You know, he's doing well. The kid's a fighter.
Who's he fighting? Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's going to be, you ever watch a nature show? Of course, yeah, right? And you see that, like, in the rabbit, where the little baby gazelle is trying to get away. And the cheetah, it just knocks it down, rolls it a little bit, and then goes, not yet. Yeah. Not yet. The rabbit runs a little bit. You know, they play with it. Memayweather.
He's going to give him some tap.
Cheetah with thumbs.
I have these opposable thumbs.
Yeah, I mean, Logan Paul, he's no joke. You know, the kid can throw some hands, and if he can learn to calm down a bit, you know, which actually being not calm hasn't served him unwell yet, because he's punched. I think he goes out there.
I think he goes out there calm. It's everything leading up to the fight where he's unstable.
It's fun to watch.
It's definitely.
It's fun to watch.
Is it learnt? Is it tried and true? Yep, probably. It's showmanship, man. It's how you hype a fight.
You know, I heard him talk about himself once. You know, I watched that fight, and he mentioned the fight in, you know, his life in reality. Like, he's come from nothing, and everyone's doubted and talked shit, and and that's like, if he were here, I would be like, you know, that's really smart. Get everyone to fucking hate you. That's your brand. You're like the villain in the WWF. You're going to make a mint off of Stone Cold mugs and shit. Because everyone hates you, but they want to buy your shit. Or they like to hate you. Well, and everyone likes to hate him. They don't hate him. They like to do it. That's a big difference.
They like to hate him.
Clarify that.
They like to hate him, but
I like it.
They like him even more when he wins. Yeah, when he wins. Yeah, when he wins and he wins good. You know, it's the
he'll get beat, maybe. You know, I don't know, Floyd Mayweather, he's undefeated, right?
Well,
in boxing? You know, I don't know if this is sanctioned or whatever, but maybe it's just an agreed fight on pay-per-view or something, but okay, you know, whatever.
Who did he just fight? Tyson?
Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah, he just boxed somebody. It was declared a tie because that's just the way it was.
Draw, right?
Yeah, because there wasn't going to be a winner or loser. I think it was Tyson, Tyson and Floyd.
That's the one where, they fleeced everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So,
it really is. It's just legal robbery, really, at that point. If it's not like,
I think we both
but you're
paying good.
You're paying for a show, you know. You're paying for a show.
It was a show. It was a show. It was way too long. and there should have been a definitive winner, but that's unfortunately not what.
But it's just say if he somehow whatever. If I had $1 and I had to bet on one of the two, it would probably be Logan because it's only $1, and I like long shots.
Yeah, I'm good with the dollar.
If he does somehow, because here's the thing: like when Tyson and Mayweather go in the ring, these two guys, they're not. This guy Logan, he's not going to put on a show. He's going to put on a show, and it's going to be he's going to go in there to take the guy's head off.
Yeah, I'm going to say that there's no warm up period.
Mayweather better not treat. Don't underestimate your enemy or your opponent when they're going. Come on, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
That's...
Depending how the cockiness is, I mean, there's a finesse to going there to take a head off, but if your cockiness is like...
when they went over, him and Tyson, it wasn't a thing. Like, because Tyson would have been like, listen, I'm going to make your liver bleed. We're still going to be friends, though, right? Like whatever, But yeah, they governed, they governed themselves. And
just don't turn your side of me; it'll be okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Give me your ass. I'm gonna fuck you.
Yeah, I have a reputation. No, he's Mike Tyson's fine. Yeah,
cover your ears.
Wasn't always that.
Cover your ears at all times.
Yeah, you can't hear the. That's awful, dude. That's awesome and awful. That's great. But yeah, I think Mayweather should take him seriously because he's not going to go and hold it back for the show and a payday. We'll he's going to go in for the payday. So and will the Logan get beat? Maybe, and then they're going to make a fucking mint on the comeback. Because everybody loves to hate this kid, and he's doing really well at it.
Yeah, his mouth sometimes isn't where it should be. I understand have the mouth, but I mean he just says I don't know. He goes off. He grabbed a dude's hat. Or his brother grabbed some dude's hat in a face-to-face altercation. And he literally goes, I got your hat. I was like, okay, that was for publicity.
That's adorable.
It was.
It's like
he almost got his ass.
It's like something you do to
He almost got his ass really fucking beat, though.
Hat.
Like,
Mom!
really fucking beat by doing it, though.
Well, yeah.
Like, really
he took
beat.
a dude's hat. And they aren't brothers having fun. They're not siblings.
Well, it wasn't the brothers. It was one of the brothers.
I know. He grabbed like Mayweather's hat or something like that, and it's like, dude, he's got bare knuckles. Don't push that,
fuck
man.
with him. Yeah.
Don't push this guy to a crossroads with you. Haven't you heard? He likes to punch
Unless
people.
You want to deal with Ralph Macchio and Steve Vai. Keep it civil.
Yeah, but still, one of them lost their
deep
soul
cut
to the
right
devil.
There.
Yeah.
Deep cuts right there.
That Jack Butler, man, he walked off. I can't believe it. That fucking kid beat me.
I want to paint this guitar so bad. The new guitar, so bad. I hate it.
What color is the hated guitar?
Pewter gray. It's just nothing.
Maybe it's just under this kind of light. Computer, change the light to rose-colored.
Do you really want to go that? Okay.
No.
You ready? Computer.
Okay.
Change the front light to red. Oh, no, I lied. That was wrong. Sorry. It's going to fail. Computer.
Oh, there it is.
Change the desk light to red. There you go. Oh, it changed them both to red. Look at that.
Yeah. Now, how's that pewter look?
Can't even see it.
Oh, that's so nice. No, can't even see
I hate it.
All right. What color do you want to paint it?
So I've had two different ideas.
It's like we're in a dark room.
One, it's it's hard to explain. There's these new cars that are driving around that are all this just like fucking awesome blue.
Okay.
It's like this dark blue metallic.
They have that actually at Lowe's. If you go and you see the Ralph Lauren collection, it says fucking awesome blue, and you can take a little swatch home. Yeah, it's
kind of. And then I started thinking,
it's a nice bathroom color.
I know some people that are very, very good artists, and I started kind of thinking off the deep end. And if I could get them to make a custom Optimus Prime fucking awesome blue.
You could probably do that because at Home Depot you can take a little chip or whatever sample. They do have that little matching.
No, it's just you just get the car code, and I can actually buy the car color in the spray can.
Oh, you don't have to.
It's easy.
I can go all lock on it and put it in a gas spectrometer. And
no.
Okay.
No, nothing. No odd nut colors. I can just go get the car color from Duplicolor or whatever. But if I can have them do some awesome Optimus Prime, like just some Transformer art. And with that blue, I would pay a little money for that.
That would be cool.
With this guitar.
If they had a spray can, like you shake it up and you spray it on the guitar or whatever, and it comes out like Eddie Van Halen stripe pattern, just automatically taping.
You need like 2 or 3 of those.
It's like in the Fifth Element when she's doing her nails and she just puts it in the Chanel thing and it just changes colors. Yeah. Who doesn't like that?
Well, the Eddie Van Halen guitar, he really didn't. He did the paint, but he didn't really do a lot of clear coating and protection on it. Where if I were to do what I wanted to do, there would be at least 8 to 10 coats of something between paints and clear coats, and then lots and lots of fucking wet sanding. I'm like, I don't want to do all that work. But if I can pay somebody to actually fucking put some cool artwork on this, and I looked at some skins, and I've spent some time into this. I've actually looked at complete body replacements and painting myself.
Complete body replacement. Why didn't you just do that instead of the vasectomy?
Well, it's a guitar, not my nutsack. So
I had to.
We're gonna end it with that. Computer, turn all the lights to white. There we go. Amen.
Well, it was more like the police.
Yeah. Computer, turn the backlight to blue.
Blue, 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 blue.
There you go. There you go. It's pretty fucking awesome when it works, which more times
pretty sweet.
It is. And this, so check this out. Computer, turn the desk lights down to 50%. There you go.
Oh man, you can just it's like a rheostat you talk to, whatever you call it, a dimmer.
Bit. Yeah.
Sorry,
real-time dimmer.
Well, I do have Orange Street Cats. Don't forget, there's good shows. They're archived. Get a hold of Carlisle. Her number. I'm not kidding. I'm not doing that.
Maybe some new Orange Cat shows coming up very soon as the pandemic is clearing up.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We can talk about what a disaster. The first ones I was anyway. They were great shows. Everyone else on them was really funny. I really did. I struggled a lot, and I'm glad that those people still talk to me. No shit.
We love them.
And so yeah, donate to Orange Street Cats. Or don't, and you'll be judged one day. And computer, what's the difference between a bee and a wasp?
Bees are flying insects closely related to wasps and ants, known for their role in pollination and, in the case of the best-known bee species, the western honey bee, for producing honey. A wasp is any insect of the narrow-waisted suborder Apocrypha of the order Hymenoptera, which is neither a bee nor an ant. This explains the broad-waisted...
Probably would have been like, Alexa, you got it wrong.
We're going to ride right on the tails of that. Is Alexa right? We don't know.
Sure hope so.
We know who is right. We are.
We are, baby.
Right here on Pipe Dream.
I am correct. Not right.
On the Comedypipe Radio Network.
Both can be true.
Word. That means no kidding.
I'm 3D. Please stay tuned for the next hour.
He is 3D. I can see him in all 3 dimensions.
That's right.
Right now.
I've never been saying it's my name. I'm just being descriptive about my matter orientation.
Right.
I'm in 3D.
I am a carbon-based douchebag. Bipedal.
Sick burn.
Jefferson is here to give me hell, as well as Joseph Green.
That's what I do best.
Wow, now he's just whipped the knife out at me. I don't feel safe. I need my safe space.
It's a fidget thing. You get him at gas stations. It's a fidget toy.
Just don't spin
just
that
my stabby thing. It's fine.
It's a fidget stabber.
The click is annoying. Somebody clicking their pen or snapping their gum. You ever work with one of those people?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
How do you... I've always wondered how people do that.
I know. You ask them, they're like, oh, you just do it with your teeth. And it's like, oh, sorry, I never learned how to be an asshole with my teeth.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, snap, snap, snap.
Yeah. No, I...
Boy, I do need a haircut.
It's
I'm
a skill.
fucking mess I see in the magic. Fucking whatever. The camera. That's what I'm trying to say.
Gotta go get crispy?
I do. This is a fucking disaster right here, God.
Oh, the neck hair?
Yeah.
That's not even that bad.
Not yet. It's got about 3 days before it's...
It's already been 3 days, 3 more days. It's the end of the world for me. No, I don't know, like 4 months. That was the last haircut stint.
I would have looked like one of the Beatles if I went 4 months without a haircut.
Oh, yeah.
The Beatles.
All of them.
You know, you're being really nice.
Or
yeah,
Cousin
the
It.
Beatles.
Was that Cousin It?
Yeah, I was going to say, you're a
just
hairy
darker.
dude. I'd be like, man, he's eating a lot of bananas lately.
Yeah. Yeah. Just be the very dark-haired Cousin It flopping around.
Yeah, it would be
Jesus.
bad.
Ugh. Yeah, no, but yeah, 4 months it got to the point where everything else I could deal with the top of my hair, but the back of my neck, I was just like, I can't. It just I can
feels
feel
gross.
it now. Yeah,
Mhm.
I can feel it.
I had a COVID mullet. You guys know.
Yeah, I did. I mean,
COVID's-
it wasn't a mullet, but it was bad.
It was up there.
Mm.
'Cause I went, it had to be. Yeah, it was like, well, I don't know. I don't know how long it was I went without a haircut. It was a long fucking time. It was bad.
Very bad.
Very, very bad.
Working. I think this is working. We'll see. Oh, but yeah, the haircuts have, everything's opening back up. So
I was so glad to get my first. My barber was like, just come to my house.
yes.
A comedian friend of mine said, you know what? You should, during COVID and all that, it's like, you should probably consider becoming a lesbian. And she showed her hair because she's like, I did this myself.
Whoa.
And I was looked at it. Yeah. And I was like, yeah. And there was another lady that works at Stewart, similar, same kind of deal. She's like, you got a haircut. She goes, I do my own. I was like, mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, we had looked at one point kind of.
Didn't miss a beat. Like,
Yeah.
we all, barber, you know,
we
didn't miss a beat.
the wife and I looked very briefly, but seriously, more to cut our son's hair into seeing if we could find a Flowbee
No.
during the pandemic. Yeah, because it was getting bad. It's like everything was closed. It's like,
Yeah.
The
Did you
vacuum-
find one?
The vacuum.
We
Yeah.
did. We didn't purchase it. It was way more expensive than we were willing to.
What is that?
I don't know. I think it was like $250.
I was
For
gonna
a
say
Flowbee?
For a Flowbee, I was going
yeah.
to say 15 would be my price point on one of those.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
Yeah, I was like, no,
You want 5 for that?
no, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, no, it was astronomical, whatever it was, and
That's
Hold
retarded.
still. This haircut
Yeah.
cost $250,000.
yeah. It's like I've shaved his head before, with the clippers. I'll just put
That's fine.
an attachment on, because when I did it before, he used scissors and he cut right down to the scalp, so I had to shave it down to the
Oh,
scalp.
he
He
did
did.
that.
Oh yeah, he
Oh, I
did
was
it all
gonna
on
say,
his own.
you
in the
got a
bathroom.
new barber, dude.
Yeah, no. My son, I don't know, he was probably 6. Yeah, did that to himself. So we were like, all right, we're shaving the whole thing, and
His
so
nickname is now Stump.
yeah, it was not a good look for him. It was just like it was the only time in my life I shaved my head. It was not a good look for me either. Not a good.
I've
look.
never tried it.
Oh God, I
don't think it would be a good one for me either.
I was still wearing
Can you imagine
glasses.
you're being out? I would have saw your kid and been like, "Oh, that poor kid's starting chemo."
Oh, yeah. No, I looked straight up.
I
Like,
would have felt horrible, man.
no, I straight up looked like a cross between John Lennon and Gandhi, but a white kid, because I had tiny round
Well,
glasses.
so was
and-
John Lennon.
Well, yeah, but I had tiny round glasses like.
That's a great combination. That sounds really nice.
No, it was not flattering looking.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Neither one of them are beautiful looking people, in my opinion. They are beautiful people.
Who?
Gandhi and John Lennon.
Gandhi was all right.
Gandhi was hot, man.
Yeah, total looker. Yeah.
Poor guy got assassinated. You know what his last words were?
Toga.
Holy cow.
I like it.
Who do we have with us? Is Robert Gonzalez still
wait,
with us?
John Lennon, too. Holy cow.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
Yeah, they
I'm
kind of
afraid
went
not.
similarly.
Man. Why people got to shoot people?
Well,
Just throwing it out there.
sometimes it's fun.
That buzz, it's annoying the hell out of me.
Should go back to knives.
Mm.
Or just no violence would be better, but
Well, that's not going to happen as long as there's people around.
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's
quite
a
work
jungle
that way.
out there everywhere.
Sure is.
Yeah, I still don't want to go to New York City. I don't care how open
I was gonna,
everything is.
but now I'm not.
Why aren't you now?
Well, for the game, I was
Oh
telling
yeah,
you about.
yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
for a different reason, not for the violence.
No,
Just because your seats are gonna suck and it's not worth. paying all that
exactly.
money for a shitty seat. Yeah,
having to wear a mask the whole time and put it on and off in between bites of a shitty hot dog.
Could be the best pre-pandemic hot dog you've ever had.
Yeah.
That's so weird. You got to wear a mask and all that, but this person can handle your food. I saw that picture, that meme. It was like, thank you, plexiglass, for saving us during the pandemic. After this dude just touched everything, you're gonna slide it under it.
Well, none of it makes sense. Like 3D and I were just talking earlier. This guy at the store was bitching to me because he's got to wear a mask while he's working, and then he's gonna leave work and he's gonna run around the store and grab a few things. While he's doing that, he can take his mask off. What kind of? What's the point?
What's the point?
If he clocks out,
now
then
you're
it's not like a company liability thing. Maybe
that's all it is.
Or it's just some
but
dumb
means
weird
it's
rule.
not a health-related issue.
It's just
which
dumb.
debunks it all.
Well,
is what we're saying. Yeah.
Some places they
virus
wear the
doesn't
mask
care
and all
if
that.
you're on or off the clock.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
right.
It's like it's so dumb. So dumb.
I think it's funny how everything's flipped over, because now you can go into places. If you're fully vaccinated, it's your call. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the signs. They changed those recently. And I was walking around Price Chopper, and I wear a mask just because I've been vaccinated, but I don't want to. If someone hasn't, I don't want to do anything to them. I don't want to, be out and about. I don't want to get anything else either. I didn't have the flu this year. It's great 'cause I was wearing this fucking mask. Brilliant.
I told you nobody got the flu.
So, well, no one got the flu, not because of the mask. It's because you didn't go anywhere.
That's also true.
It's not because of the mask.
The bottom line is the flu was like this year.
The only thing I will say the mask really did help with, and it's not breathing or inhaling anything. It's keeping you from touching your face with your own hands after whatever the fuck they touch.
Hey,
whether
whatever.
It's your
it's
butt,
a layered. It's an onion purpose. So I'm a Price Chopper and I'm wearing the mask just out of manners. And this people were like, they are not wearing masks, and they're like walking by me like, oh, fire, like he has it or something, like, oh, he hasn't been vaccinated with it. So they're giving me this wide berth, which I discovered I kind of like. So I'm like, maybe I'll just wear the mask everywhere. It's like wearing, like, what was that, Larry David when he was wearing a Trump hat? Yeah, and he's like, everybody leaves me alone.
I've seen the exact opposite. My experience has been the exact. I don't wear a mask fucking anywhere, and even in the park when I go at lunchtime, go for a nice day for a walk. People with masks are making their, giving me the wide berth.
Okay, right.
I see the exact opposite of what he's talking
because
about.
they're probably actually not vaccinated, and they're right, and they're like
But I'm not either.
They're doing the 6 foot.
Yeah, but they don't know that,
and I don't give a shit.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah, everyone's just all super confused and going to be up each other's ass, and it's not going to be pretty.
No. I just think that the flip in our culture with the mask, like how quick that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of a sudden you don't have to wear them. What if I like it in the winter? I might wear them. They were so nice.
It was warm.
Keeps my face warm. Yeah,
sure.
I realized some days how bad my breath was. It was like, wow, that was. Whoa!
There's plenty of times I'd still smell someone taking a shit in the locker room. It doesn't help that.
Doesn't prevent that at all. No, you need to
it'll drag those molecules out with you.
Yeah. You need to get a bigger mask for that.
Someone taking a nice protein dump in there. Mask doesn't help one bit.
Oh,
sorry, Howie, you can't put that one on TikTok. I'm sorry. You did tell me the rules. I'm sorry.
Back to poop. What are those Cliff Bar poops?
Something, yeah. Whatever it is. Yeah.
Bricks of mortar that people eat.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's like there's some places I'll go and I don't see, there's still plenty of people with masks on that I see, but some places are more than others. Trader Joe's the other day was hilarious because I was literally the only person in the store without a mask.
That makes total sense.
The only one.
Yeah, but I mean,
Trader Joe's is WMHT with food. That's why. It just smells like patchouli and ripoff.
It was just the weirdest thing, like getting the stink eye from people and the wide berths.
How dare
like
you
saying.
come in here with that
yeah.
How dare
I
you,
loved
Jefferson?
it. Just walk up and you can I get a discount on this?
Yeah. It's like, and now you can't even say anything, where previously they'd be like, you need to be wearing it.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
But I love it because the throughway sign, no more COVID talk. No one. All the shit is off the floors.
Yeah, it's all wear your seatbelt. It's back to wear your seatbelt.
Yeah, wear your seatbelts. All the one-way signs are gone off of the Price Chopper floors. The 6-foot distances and the lines are gone.
Let's
open this bitch back up and take off the mask.
I don't want to go back to. I don't want to go back to work That's been
Nobody wants to go back
the
to
realization I got this week that I actually do have to go back to the office. Which
everyone that's been working at home doesn't want to go back to the office, and everyone that got laid off doesn't want to go back to work at all.
Well, getting that check, getting that unemployment check.
Everything is so fucked up.
Yeah. No, so we'll see. We'll see how things go.
Not good. I'm calling that one right now. It's not going to go good.
Well, I'm hoping I can just finagle my way to just get back to working home somehow, some way.
I don't see why you can't work from home. Just like just say like, hey, I'm working home today. Because what you do, there's no reason not to.
I literally haven't been to the office.
Is a waste of your and company time.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Cost benefit. It benefits everyone to do that for you.
Year and a half, whatever that timeline is, that since March. Mm-hmm. I've been once, and that was just to pick up that headset. That was it, and only because I had to go to a dentist appointment right down the road. I was like, you know what?
You probably haven't missed a beat, have you?
Haven't missed a beat. I've probably been more productive.
Yeah, just like everybody else.
Yep. Yeah, it's insane. I don't know. So we'll see. It's 2021 summer. Let's go.
Fucking chaos.
Let's go, baby. I'm still not going to the fucking city. I'm not going to Chicago. I ain't staying the fuck away from Florida. That's for sure.
Why would you do it? Florida looks like a great time.
Holy
shit! I was doing that before the pandemic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That had nothing to do with it. I was like, one more reason.
I'm gonna give Florida maybe another couple years before.
Florida seems like it's a 24/7 concert right now, man.
If you give Florida another couple years, it might be flooded. Shit's accelerating.
All right. Well. Louisiana's still going to be there.
Did you see the ladies that were out? They had to be in the Gulf. They had to be on the Gulf side because when I used to fly down there, when I used to go, I'd see the hammerheads. There'd be people, in front of the resorts, the hotels and stuff, and then you can see like 100 yards away, 200 yards away, 4 or 5 hammerheads, just like too much sunscreen. Nope, we have a specific diet. You can see them, and I'm like, holy shit! I never swam on that part of the Gulf again. I was like, wow, they are really right near you. You can't see them.
Hammerheads, huh?
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to be in one with them either, but I would like to see them.
No, they can be a little aggressive.
Yeah. But again, I would like to see it.
Like that bus that went off the Sunshine Skyway, I think it was in the early 90s. It was a tour bus, like a Greyhound tour bus, not like a band, whatever, but it was like the driver fell asleep, whatever, and went off into the bay. And the hammerheads.
Maybe he wasn't. That's why I went into the bay.
Yeah, and the hammerhead sharks, they feasted. Yeah. Like the crash wasn't enough. It's like, man, I got out of the bus. What the hell was that? What was that?
survived.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, they were out.
Is everyone here? Yes, everyone's accounted for.
This is just the same story as the one from Jaws.
Kind of. Except it was like a lot of hammerheads instead of just one pissed off one. It was a bunch of them.
Yeah, it was just one giant pissed off shark.
But there was these ladies. They were on like a pool floaty thing, like a big pool floaty, and they're just like chilling and having some drinks. And, yay, we're on vacation, and all of a sudden they're being circled.
That's not good.
Yeah,
if someone's circling you, you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're going, should I? I'm a shark. I probably, I have a lot of impulse control issues, being a shark and all. So.
This could go either way.
Let's see what happens.
I'm a shark.
I just want to know how their eyes work like that. They're over here. How the fuck? Doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's like reef sharks.
Sense to
you probably know about like reef sharks. They can sense like your heart beats.
The electricity. Yeah.
Like, see this shit.
Yeah,
we just skipped 10 chapters ahead. Oh yeah, the electricity concentric circle ring experiment.
You learned me in 5 seconds there, and I was like, I didn't know that. Well, now I know.
Yeah.
Well, like Steve,
what makes your heartbeat go? You have an electric current.
Well, sure,
and they can sense that.
Yeah, we are boogie woogie woogie. I get it.
To the heart.
We're electric.
Oh yeah, totally boogie woogie. That was great. That guy Steve Irwin, when he got nailed, he was over a stingray, but it was like under the sand.
Yeah, and the tail just zapped him.
Yeah, and he went over it, and it went right in his heart.
I was like,
they'll get you in your femoral too. They can, they'll get you there. The foot, the bottom of the foot, you got some stuff.
Nature will fuck you up.
So it wasn't because he got stabbed in the heart; it's because of the electrical impulse from the stingray.
That's how it knew where to hit him. He died because he pulled it out.
That wasn't a good choice either. I mean, he was probably dead either way.
Don't pull the knife out unless it's got blood grooves. You know, then, but even then, leaving it, because the grooves will govern it. But yeah, he pulled it out, and yeah, that was some real man shit too. I'd
Sure
be like,
was.
Wasn't his first time being stabbed, poked, pricked, prodded, or bitten?
I'm sure it wasn't.
In the heart, though, yeah.
It was the last time, though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
the last time.
Yeah, but that's how they know where to get you. Like reef sharks, that's how they can find prey. Like they're hiding in behind coral or something,
Nature
and they can
hour.
they can have a very
Pipe
sensitive
dream.
nose to
It's
electricity.
interesting shit, man.
It is
But
interesting shit.
They can also move like a 50-pound coral rock with that same sensitive sensor. It's really neat. They'll just move that coral rock and just bite that groove.
They
or
got
whatever
actual
it is.
technology beat by a mile, man. I'll tell you.
Right? Yeah. No shit. Like, where is he?
There.
Behind that rock right there.
Right
How do you
there.
know that? I can
see him.
sense his fear.
Literally, too.
Yeah, no shit. He can hear us talking about him. The heart just starts racing. Yeah. Beat by a mile. Yeah, we should probably do that. Let's get on that. Let's study reef sharks and then translate that, what we learned, to military stuff.
I think they have been trying to do that.
Bullets
kind of
that
stuff.
turn corners.
They
Talk
make-
to you for a minute.
They tried making swimsuits out of a similar pattern to the way shark scales are laid out on themselves.
Sharks don't have scales, but that's okay.
Well, you know, whatever it is that's on them.
Skin,
Just,
I guess.
That's just like silky skin. Silky smooth.
I don't know, man. They try to copy whatever's the fuck on them.
Why would they do
Shark
that?
skin.
Why would they? Not all sharks have that. There's some that have some rough stuff on them. It looks smooth, but if you put it, it'll like not
Sandpaper.
cut your hand. Yeah,
Like a cat tongue.
it's like little
I don't
scales.
believe
All right,
That's
well,
fine.
whatever.
He tried.
That's fine.
He fucking tried.
Doesn't matter. You're not winning me over on that. Sharks don't have scales.
They banned those swimsuits from the Olympics because they helped so much. So.
Computer.
Oh, that's right. Phelpsy did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wore those pants and they made him quick.
They made him quick.
They do. They make you.
Quicker.
They give you less resistance in the water.
I mean,
So give everyone the special
that
pants.
dude's a swordfish.
Computer. Do sharks have scales?
Something. According to
You.
Well, Alexa computer. That
So
was
that was the
short
thing
and
with those
sweet,
swimsuits,
but
those little
confirmation.
tiny scales that probably
Little
gave like
tiny
little
scales.
like
Yeah.
little tiny paddles. Like,
Yeah.
in a way. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't. I have
How
to.
dare you
I,
doubt
yeah, I
the
have to see this. Yeah.
I told you, yeah, whatever.
I
tried.
thought sharks were like shark skin was like dolphin skin, like
Yep.
just silky smooth. It's
Yep.
just
Dolphins are mammals.
Right.
I didn't say they weren't.
Oh, he's getting the beating.
I know.
It's like I didn't say they weren't. I'm doing skin comparison, not species comparison.
Think of sharks like little nerd jelly beans. They got little spikes all over them.
Tiny little.
You still have them? Jesus Christ!
That's
I'm
like-
surprised Odin
Wow.
hasn't found them.
Yeah, no, he doesn't go in these jars. It's
Wow,
fantastic.
that's crazy.
The beatings work.
Stay out of the drawer.
I'm still built
Wow,
bigger
that's-
than you.
Yeah, yeah. I was surprised they were
Yeah, see,
actually
just
still in
like
there. Oh, there we go. All right. Cheers.
Discovery Channel, man. Get on that.
I don't got time for that, man. I don't watch TV.
Nat Geo. Mm-hmm. Oh man.
You don't watch TV less.
I haven't had one in years. I absorbed all this. I'm a little.
You have a
I'm a
TV?
little older.
Osmosis.
You have a TV. It's just in my bathroom.
I also read. I'll
Hmm?
tell anybody. Right? Read. What the fuck?
He's got the whole book on Ibex. Is that what it was? Did I
Right
get
here.
that right?
Yep.
Ibex, yeah.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. Woo, remembering.
It's all right here, baby.
Well, get anything on your phone. No
What
more
a time to be alive.
No more Britannica.
Fuck it.
So the mask anxiety,
Mm-hmm.
like the thing
Yes.
with our little experience. What was the mask anxiety thing?
Mm.
What was that?
It really wasn't anything. It was something I just saw,
Right.
giggled, and posted to you guys and said, "Hey, here's the topic."
Are there any comments popping up on the screen?
Uh,
Because we are interactive, right?
No, but we do have people.
No.
listening, but no one is interacting.
No, he's okay.
People were interacting
No, we
prior to the live show, but now we have to bait them into.
Elijah says, "Don't become the next Steve Irwin, Joe."
There you go.
Oh, no.
Interactivity.
Or as I
Oh, no.
like to call him, Judge Wapner.
I get it. No, I'm not going to become the next Steve Irwin. I don't like. I'm not fucking with the ocean.
Aliens out there, man.
Oh yeah, well everything in the ocean is venomous. That's why I got rid of my saltwater tank. I had one of those big, I had a 75-gallon, and I was hand feeding. I had a bunch of stuff. I mean, there's the obvious, fish that will, the stingers, whatever the Japanese fighting fish, the ones that big umbrellas.
Yeah, then you can't have anything else in your tank though.
Oh yeah, they're kind of competitive. And
Just a tad.
Yeah, and they grow quick, and they have teeth. And there's other stuff, but I had coral catfish.
Yeah.
And they were like little tiny catfish. I got them. They were all tiny, and I would hand feed them
adorable.
with shrimp and stuff. And yeah, and then I had an old copy of National Geographic, ocean fish, and it was like the number 2 or 3 most venomous dorsal venom sting. So with they're, not a bite or anything, but they'll swim past you, hit you with their dorsal fin. Gone. And I was hand feeding these things for like years. They got to be like 12 inches. They were huge. And I'd be like, ooh, and they'd swirl around. And I read that and I went, you're fucking gone.
Wow, you put your hand in there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Because
crazy.
I had cool stuff like, I had a boxfish, a longhorn cowfish.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like square. It's not
I
venomous.
was like, I know what this is.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Oh, they're fucking
What the
cute.
fuck?
His name was
I spent a lot of
Butters.
time in that fish thing over on Mohawk down there.
Oh, yeah.
Right in Scotia.
Yeah,
Something
you look
fishy.
you look at it and it's got the horns and all that, and it's like they're really really cool. That would interact with me. It was intelligent.
Mhm.
So I would have the little door open something, and I had a TV at the time. I'd turn around and
I had a fish tank too. By
and
the
the
way.
thing. Did you ever have one spit at you when you ignored it?
No,
Oh, this one did. Yeah, little longhorn cowfish. Very.
all kinds of shit. We had.
He would go squirt 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 squirt
It was a big 90-gallon
to get my attention.
corner tank.
Fucking
Put it in the corner with a bowed front.
Did you have her, or was that
Nice.
the one at Dave's?
That was the one at Dave's.
Yeah,
but
that was the one
Oh
at
yeah,
Dave's.
they're nice. But yeah,
was-
everything in the ocean.
I took care of it too.
Everything.
we all worked on that fucking thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, everything will kill me. I'm like,
So-
not messing
so-
with
We
it.
had all kinds of cool fish in there
So-
too.
so let's
Blue
go around
tangs,
the room.
Painted shrimp.
So, Joe, do you still have an aquarium?
No.
Jefferson, do you still have an aquarium?
No, we gave it back.
To Jimmy?
Anthony.
Anyway, I didn't have a saltwater. I had a freshwater for a good 10 years.
Pussy.
10 years. And to answer the question, no.
Dirty brown fish.
I don't have one either. And I don't miss it at all.
Oh, I loved it. It was great.
I
Oh, me
don't miss
too.
it. I
They're,
don't,
they're pretty awesome.
I don't miss spending tons of money on shit for them to just die.
You gotta
The
take care
saltwater
of 'em.
tank was sweet, but yeah, it was like a lab experiment.
Oh, yeah.
Everything specific gravity and the piece, everything. It was just every day you had to check stuff and maybe make
Yeah.
adjustments.
Didn't have. Nope,
You put in a piece of live rock,
10
and everything
years.
skyrockets all back and forth for
yeah.
a week.
I had fish that.
Oh
lived-
no, I got ick. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god, it's
Uh-huh.
the worst. It's my fish's eyes are. I felt so bad.
Oh, it's
I
the
have
worst.
I have pictures of my
The
fish at the end with a
worst.
missing eyes, missing nose. And I'm like, this is like these fish were 8 years old,
Yeah, it was.
and because it was
Yeah,
well,
just-
I don't know if
Or you
it was
have a-
ick. I got her it was a goby, a dragon goby, I think it was. And as soon as that thing hit the tank, everything just went to shit. Everything, it died within 3 days, and then after that, every fish died. Like I'm done. I'm not spending any more money on this insanity.
Or you have a dumbass friend that brings you some stuff like, here, have these shrimp.
Yeah,
And they're
no.
covered in God knows what that just runs through the tank. And
Yeah, it was like
Everything's
yeah,
dead.
Yeah.
Yep. I even brought it back to the fish place in Viaport, whatever it is. And they're like, yeah, we can't take it back. And I'm like, I here's your dead carcass. I had it for 3 fucking days. Yeah, and then I had to
What do you
bring.
want me to do? Eat it.
I had to bring water, and they're like, yeah, it's too acidic. I'm like, I've had fish in this tank for 8 years.
Well, you should change the water before that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
obviously did. Lots, but yeah. So that
It's
was
the fluoride in the water turning the fish gay.
that was pretty much the end of it for me. I was like, I'm done. It was like a Mother's Day or a birthday present for my wife. That's the way it was. I think I got her like 2 dragon gobies because she really wanted them. And we had them back in the day, and they didn't survive then.
They go digging in the sand.
Yeah, they were cool, and just
Saltwater gobies are like that. They're super delicate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a pain in the dick.
yeah, but it contaminated everything else, which is like if they just died, I'd be like whatever.
That happens.
But it So I was done. Yeah, I sold everything in a garage sale for like I don't know. I think it was like $80. 50-gallon tank. Yeah, the whole nine, just 50.
So you just got tired of it too.
Yep,
That's what happened to me.
done.
I had a blowfish. That was the last one. I had a puffer fish, and I think it was cute.
I always
That'd
wanted
be
one of
cool.
those.
Oh, I think
Yeah,
it
I
was
always
cool.
thought they looked cool.
Don't touch
as
that
fuck.
motherfucker either.
They're
though.
very cool. Well, you can like I would hand feed that one also because they're not. They have venom. They can squirt.
Yeah,
you know,
squirt,
and,
squirt.
Yeah,
Skeet.
and it would blow up, and it would just kind of like bounce around the tank with the
That's
current,
awesome.
and then it would deflate, and it ate everything.
You'd put it in.
Oh, all the color all over the purple and all that other stuff. And it's like 2 days. I was like, holy shit! It's like a Hoover. Just,
If you have a saltwater tank and you don't want everything to die, you pretty much have to get all the characters from Finding Nemo. Then that stuff won't kill each other and eat everything. Get some blue tangs and fucking clownfish and shit.
So they hired some aquarium
some
guy.
anemones because they like hiding in
Yeah.
anemones and shit like that. Yeah, yeah.
The kind of pretty stuff, not the real pretty stuff. The real pretty stuff will kill you. Or
So you think
something
Finding
else.
Nemo did the research and actually
No,
put fish that wouldn't kill each other in there?
no, they just were cute fish.
Alright.
Blue tangs and clownfish are kind of nice looking.
Yeah,
I
our
think, anyway.
Tangs are assholes. Domino damselfish. Domino damsels. They're excellent.
Yeah, the longest fishes that I had survive were
Clownfish are cool too.
freshwater clownfishes. Oh,
Not
wait,
clownfish,
wait.
ninja fish.
Yeah, I think I had clownfish. Ninja fish.
Did you ever see those ones, the black and white ones with the stripes? Those are
Ninja.
neat. I had one of those get sucked up into the filter.
Mm.
That was, yeah.
There goes $100.
That was 50, if I remember right. It was an expensive one. I was not happy about that.
Yep.
Yeah, I got rid of the puffer. I brought it up to the place aquarium store. They took it because it got too big. It had a 75-gallon tank. This thing.
They get big.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
me
big.
too. I was just like,
Goddamn.
man, yeah, like it was that or the sushi place.
It's like a football size and when they blow up.
Yeah, it was huge. It had these little spikes. I never touched it when it was blowing up because I didn't want to mess with it. but-
You ever see the dog-faced puffer? I like those ones.
Oh, they're nasty. They'll
know,
bite
but
your ass.
They
man.
look cool as hell, though. they
Oh,
look
do.
like a fucking dog.
They have a yeah. They got this beak. Yeah, you put your hand
Dog-faced
in there, they'll
puffer.
take a chunk.
Dog-faced puffer
That
fish,
sounds
yeah.
like a dope rap name, though.
That does sound like a pretty dog face puffer.
I like it.
Just spitballing here.
Yeah, they're aggressive.
No more spitballing needed. That's the name.
It's, brainstorming, whatever.
Yeah.
It's your new rap name. There you go. I named you.
Just gotta-
Because I'm not a rap. I don't know rap.
I'm not really either. I just like it.
DFP.
It's my logo.
DFP.
There you go, Howie. You can cut that shit out.
Yeah. Dog face.
So TikTok is so weird. So Howie's
Really?
Howie's been making videos. He posts them. I post them. On his page, he gets hundreds of views. On our page, we get 3. So I did finally give Howie access to our TikTok. He posted one of the videos, got like 625 views
Damn.
because he posted it. I don't get it. Like there's like Zuckerberg, everybody.
Thanks,
reaching out.
everybody.
Yeah, for all those views. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Like I don't understand it. I don't. Here, check this out. Tick. The tick.
TikTok. TikTok.
There we
is
go.
some Wild
So
shit,
1
man.
view, 5 views, 3 views.
How many followers do you have?
6.
Well, that might be part of your problem.
Well, right.
You gotta
But-
start throwing some hashtags on there.
But I mimic, copied and pasted hashtag for hashtag what Howie posted. They were identical.
Identical.
That was a great movie.
The one the one Howie posts
Glad you got that.
624 right now.
How many followers does Howie have?
We need to get more charisma going. We'll get more followers. That's what you got to have. Like Jim Jones or
That's right.
David
we gotta,
He's
Koresh.
got 99 followers.
we gotta start a cult.
Yeah, He's got 99 followers.
Yeah, it's a good idea. What's with all the bunk beds? That was perfect timing.
What was that?
Speaking of the
It
cult,
sounded like a rod of some sort of metal hitting the floor, and it bounced 2 or 3 times. Ding, ding, ding. So it was from more than a couple feet.
either that or Odin.
Like
Yeah, or Odin just went,
He just threw his mom.
chucked the curtain rod on the floor.
I know exactly what that is. It's a mop.
And
it fell. Yep.
Ding,
It has a very
more than a couple feet.
rubbery tip. So it bounced a couple
So
times.
do I.
I don't know if that's a good
Back
thing
to
or
being
not.
a comedy show. Fuck these fish.
if rubber tip is a good thing or not, but hey,
It's not.
Jefferson's got one, and it's live. So yeah, 11 years
That'd be weird
ago.
having a prosthetic tip. Like a weird. That'd be the weirdest toupee ever.
Like I'm like, is that like is that like the baloney thing that fucking Joey did on Friends? Like the merkin replacement?
Yep.
Wrap some baloney around to give it a little more heft.
No, that was to fake an uncircumcised.
That's yeah, it wasn't any more heft. He was to an Yeah, there you go, Friends. But that would not be allowed on TV these
I missed
days.
that in most of the episodes of that show. So,
Me as
but
well.
That sounds like
I
something
never
that has
watched
some
Friends.
sort of problem would do.
I watched a lot of Friends.
There's only a few things from Friends that hit my ear that stuck, and that is one. And Joey having the argument with someone about the cleanliness of soap. He's like, "It's soap. It's the cleanest thing ever." And he goes, "Yeah, we use the same shower and the same soap, right?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I clean my butt with that soap." And then he instantly realized that soap isn't exactly as clean as he thought it was because it's got somebody else's butt on it.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Growing up, I had a brother. We had this other fucking miscreant living with us. It was his friend, whatever. My mom had a heart, and then there was my father, and then there was me. This is before I had man. You ever get pubes? You ever have pubes all over the soap? Is that the worst shit? See, people don't rinse it. It's they're little curly friends, and that's
it's
not
gross.
Yeah, it's not exfoliating.
No.
Yeah, no. I try to do a courtesy rinse of the soap to make sure there's nothing on it.
You got it.
Yeah.
I too had a brother. Have a brother. It's not dead.
I
I do have a
was
brother.
going to say, oh man, motorcycle accident.
No, I do still have a brother.
Freud.
No, I'm not gonna kill him.
That's not what they're gonna think. He always mixes Benadryl and tequila.
It's a good night right there. Wow.
Could be fun.
Oh, man. Let's go.
Yeah,
COVID's almost over. Let's go. Benadryl and tequila.
COVID's done. We beat it. Let's go.
July 4th, the Independence. Independence Day.
I did my part. I stayed home for a year.
Well over
Society
a year.
thanks you.
No, I definitely found out I don't like people. I don't want to go back and deal with people.
The only thing I would like to go back to for COVID is the COVID traffic. The early COVID traffic.
I said to my boss today.
God, no speed traps.
No speed traps.
Yeah.
Nothing. Just.
I
You're not pulling anybody over today, Jones? I got kids to feed.
Schenectady to Albany in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
worries.
I think the only thing I'm really missing from being at the office is Pizza Mondays
Albany Bond was great.
and DeBella's on Thursdays. That's it. Not
Honestly-
the work, just the food that we'd go get for lunch.
Oh, yeah?
That's
The Bella's is pretty good.
The pizza was chicken bacon ranch for me was at this La Familia. You know
Yeah,
La
yeah.
Familia? Yeah, just fucking.
The throughway
miss
is
it.
still pretty fast, though.
It's
Yeah.
cruising.
I still have not seen. Couldn't tell you the last time I saw a cop on the actual throughway, like in those few spots there are to stop between here and 24 and
The other
25.
day between here and Schenectady, I saw 6
On the throughway?
just on 890. The little
They're
bit
always on 890.
like it was insane. There
That's
was
where
like
they have lunch.
Yeah.
yeah,
They're
there
on
was-
890
there was
constantly.
There were Scotia cops hiding, 2 hiding. Then I saw 2 state troopers
I'm
like
fucking
flying
3
after
and
some guy.
6.
Yeah. It's like, oh, shit, like I just want to get my kid to school.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
Fuck.
No. But the throughway, man, I was going 75 this morning. People were passing me like I was walking.
Yeah. I think every morning I take the throughway. I'm on every morning and I'm going 75, sometimes 80 because I don't want to be in the way.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
You don't want to
Yeah.
get in the way.
And I'm like, what does it take to get pulled over on this fucking road?
I don't know.
Not that I want to do that. I don't wish it on anybody, but I'm like,
it's about to
man.
end.
And I think about like the new Easy Pass thing that they have. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's just flying.
yeah, they're
How is
like-
no one getting tickets under?
Yeah.
I don't mind, but how is that not?
Yeah, I don't understand it either. It's I mean, there's like, you didn't get me on the gun. Yes, I did. You can argue that if they get you on like the speed gun.
Yeah,
But the speed pass,
probably
you
can.
can't. That's math. That's
Yeah.
science.
Yeah.
You can't argue with that.
Well, they probably have a speedo reader right on that little
Well, it's not even speed. You just do the math between
distance times
clock-
rate times time. Yeah.
yeah, clock. You got
And
here
you
to
actually
here.
only need 2 of those variables to figure
The
out.
only
that.
thing I can
Correct.
think is
Correct, yes.
everyone is going so
Simple
goddamn
equations.
fast they can't ticket everyone.
I mean, I was leaving Scotia today, and there's a Scotia cop that sits in the median leaving every morning. Like, not every morning, but there's a presence. And he's like, don't fuck with Scotia. That's what he's saying. I'm doing 30 in a 30 right before you hit the bridge.
Right.
And this guy passes me at 50, passing the cop.
Nice.
And I mean, we're going 30 to a 40. But dude, what the?
They knew each other, and the
Something-
other guy was late to work.
Yeah, something like there was something.
cop
going
didn't
on. I was
move,
like,
huh?
Didn't flinch.
Wow, that's awesome. Maybe he was sleeping. Was it early?
No, he was wide awake. He was still there. 10 minutes later, I came back into Scotia after dropping my kid off.
Wow.
Stop and ask him what his problem is.
I kind of wanted to.
Like,
I'm
hey,
like,
how
what
come
the
you didn't pull that guy
fuck?
over? You'd be like, well,
Don't be
that's
that guy.
hilarious. Yeah, right. Can you look in the back?
No, yeah.
Maybe you've got some more refrigerant.
Just don't pull me over because I'm like, what the fuck? I watch you do nothing.
I don't sweat it at all. I prefer the police be bored than try to be productive. I think bored cops, that's perfect.
I'm pretty
You know?
sure
I'm
his.
sure they don't mind it either.
I'm pretty sure his.
That's an
intent-
easy check, man.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I
boring
mean,
day at
there's
the
always
cop.
there's going to be shit to deal with and stuff, but I prefer to not get their attention and give
Sure.
them anything to do that involves me. I prefer that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his intent is just don't be really dumb. Don't fly past me at like 90.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Unless you're on the throughway.
I mean, this is just going over the Mohawk Bridge.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
It's
they
not-
sit there because it goes from
Well,
like
40 on that
whatever.
bridge is just fucking stupid. That should be 50 over that bridge.
But it's 30. It would be 30 to a 50 back to either a 30
Yeah.
or right on 890, and then you're 55.
Well, Mohawk shouldn't be 30 either. That's like fucking crazy.
It is a
That's-
cheap ticket.
That's a pretty big main road. Let's bump that up a little 30,
It's
maybe
not
40.
a big main road. There's so much traffic on that,
and it'll
It's all
go quicker if they meet
businesses.
Let
Yeah,
people
all the
fly.
businesses
Yeah.
right there. Yeah, no, that's got to be a 30.
Nobody's going to that stupid little video game store. Just go.
I just found. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that area real quick.
All right.
I went to go to the music store.
Yeah.
To go see if they had some parts for the guitar that I get ripped off on to go try to fix. To find out, they were closed. But I didn't find that out until I looked across the street and saw the new toy store,
A new toy store.
which is
New? Nude.
new
Okay.
toy store. But it's my kind of toys.
Oh, yeah?
It's
Retro toys?
It's all retro toys and collectible stuff. And I knew who it was, and it was a guy who I bought actually some of my stuff from, right from his house and or a garage sale, completely different. But yeah, he finally opened up his own place, and I've been looking for his store. Like I saw he posted something, and it was on Mohawk Ave. Couldn't find it. And then just because I parked in front of the music store and looked across the street,
There it is.
there it is. So yeah, we had when he had all the mask stuff that we were talking about. He had
Oh, yeah.
Boulder Mountain. Like I had never actually seen Boulder Mountain.
Not many have and live
Yeah.
to tell.
Yep, it was it was pretty cool. So he's gonna bring some extra boxes down for me. This Saturday is the Scotia wide garage sale.
Oh,
So
exciting.
I'm totally excited. There's a spot over by on inner outer one of the two. I forget. We drive. That literally posted 80s toys. So I took Friday off.
I hope they have like a little,
Took
some
Friday
sort
off.
of makeshift ring set up in front of their house,
You can
maybe with
battle.
a couple of jousting sticks or something, or I don't know, punji
So-
sticks
Oh, yeah.
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna beat some motherfuckers for some.
Yeah.
It wasn't what I thought it was going to be,
What's
but
that?
I figured I just Googled quick, the Optimus Prime dildo. And there's
Is
but
there one? There must
yes,
be.
but it doesn't look like Optimus Prime at
It's not
all.
even the same color.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
you know, and for some reason, vibrators, lesbian, exotic, dual-use vagina, anal butt plug vibrator, sex toys
it
for
goes in
women,
anywhere.
clitoris, pussy, G spots.
Sounds like a real triple threat.
Yeah, throw all the hashtags in there.
Throw that on your Amazon wish list.
I
huh?
was really hoping it was one that would transform into a dildo and also a semi truck. That would be
So
so.
Howie and I are still trying to figure out if the last TikTok video got so many It's because there's a hashtag beaver in there.
Put it on the next video and find out.
Beaver everything.
Yeah.
Even if it isn't
Beaver
about
everything. That's a good T-shirt.
beaver everything.
Hashtag Beaver everything.
That's a good rap name. What's your rap name?
Beaver Crush Friday.
That's what we're calling Jefferson from now on.
Beaver
Crush
Crush
Friday.
Friday. That's what I do, man.
That's what I do. Respect. What I do.
How come there's a walker in here? That's for you.
You'll see.
Door's locked from the inside.
Yep. I'm going to need that back, though. That walker. I'm going to need that back.
Even got tennis balls on the bottom.
And spinners.
Classy, yeah.
Right.
No.
Easy for 'em.
Upgraded for the tennis balls. The sport. That's one of the old.
You got a choice. There's a walker or a hurricane. One of the two. It doesn't matter.
A hurry.
Yeah. That's one of the very few jokes I wrote way back in the day. Like in an old folks' home. What do you call a walker with the tennis balls on it?
I don't know.
The sport model, because you go faster. See? Got a giggle. I got a giggle.
Wilson.
Sport model. If I even remember that. Damn.
Old folks home? What were you doing there?
Making a joke?
Oh. You just went in and just did that to them?
He was doing a show at the old folks'
I didn't
home.
do anything to him. I saw an old person at Walmart with a walker with tennis balls on it.
I thought you said you were at an old folks home.
No, and went, why are there tennis balls on it? And saw how fast they were actually going, because you could just slide them, motherfuckers.
Right.
Oh, that's the sport model, because it's a tennis ball.
Yeah. It's got the slide.
we gotta
it
explain
gives you
it,
a traction coefficient that's very predictable.
Yeah. Go tennis ball.
Yeah, those rubber stoppers, man, they're unpredictable because you can hit something. Yeah, like the tennis ball, if you hit something a little wet, it's still the fuzzy little tennis ball stuff. You still have that predictable grip, that predictable coefficient. Whereas the rubber stoppers, you hit something wet. Grandma's down.
You don't know.
Grandma
You don't
down,
know.
aisle 3.
Fall on and can't get up. It's gonna
Sending
happen.
help immediately, Mrs. Fletcher. I remember that. Ready to turn that into a song? I'm having chest pain.
I'm palpitating.
You all right over there?
Yes, I just had to get the wonderful Nerds jelly bean that was stuck in my nasal cavity out.
Oh.
You're doing
Yeah,
it
you're
wrong.
supposed to swallow it, right?
I know, but I burped while I was swallowing one, and yep. Now you know. You had to ask.
It's like a noodle. It comes out of a kid.
Mm.
The gross
Nerd
crap.
spittoon out of my nose.
Nice.
Ding. Outside killed your dog.
Good. Needs
It was
rest.
that quick bunny chase.
I was
Used up a lot of energy.
many
in that
bunny
burst.
chases. Yeah, that one bunny that Bunny saw was not.
Rabbit ran out in the middle of the yard, and they both kind of met, and it was like, "Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo," and the bunny
And it was at that moment
split, where my dog Bunny followed suit,
Mhm.
went after.
But boy, rabbits are fast.
Except in fairy tales.
Or in Watership Down, apparently.
We'll see.
Where they meet up.
I'm going
The
to see.
Voodoo-doo.
I'm going to see the new Peter Rabbit on Friday and or Saturday. We'll see.
A new Peter Rabbit?
Yeah. Theaters are open.
There's a Peter Rabbit movie?
Yeah.
It's not even Easter.
Doesn't matter.
Peter Rabbit's not an Easter
I
thing?
think it was actually supposed to be out Easter time because that's how they roll with those things. But pandemic and such, now they got to make their movie money. Theaters are open. AMC is up and
That sucks. I was
Stocks and
enjoying
shit.
everything coming on HBO Max. You're like, yes, I don't have Mortal Kombat. It was great. Didn't
I
have to
still
go to the
haven't
theater.
seen it, but yeah, I need to.
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I should put that on the priority
All this
list
cool
or
stuff
something.
coming to streaming instead of theaters. It's great.
Yeah, Loki and
I don't
Mortal
want to go back to the
Kombat,
fucking theater again.
Yeah, I
Look
don't.
at that, man.
I think most of them you're going to get a choice.
I
Like,
hope
if
so.
you want to go to the theater, you can, but you may have to.
I don't
pay
want it. It doesn't
a
have anything to do with COVID. It's just so much more comfortable.
Oh yeah, I
I
don't
got
want
a nice TV.
I got a yeah, I don't know. It is. IMAX is something spectacular.
It is good.
It is
a good, but those are only good for like Marvel movies or fucking Die Hard, something like that.
Or Die Hard. Not even Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar kind of sucks. I'm sorry.
Don't be.
It's not that good.
It isn't.
I watched it again. It's not that good.
It's a story that's been told time and time again.
Yeah, for unobtainium. They couldn't get unobtainium.
It's right in the fucking name.
There's so much hokiness going on there, James Cameron.
Where is it? It's under a tree.
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't have a chainsaw.
How that got past writing is beyond me. The unobtainium. It is very frustrating. But again, we had a moment outside prior to the show. And this is
with the white
bring it
things,
back.
yes.
With the white little buggy things that Joseph found.
Seeing those in 3D was kind of like, wow. That
was okay. My father and I only went and saw 2 movies together. From the time I was born, whenever Avatar came out. So that's good. That's a while ago. At this point, I'm like, wow, that was like 10 years ago.
Well, what was the other one?
I'm going to get there.
Oh.
Still to this day, we haven't been to a theater to see anything. So the first one was... It's something so dear.
Well, let's hear it.
Beavis and Butthead
Nice.
Do America.
All right.
My father and I went and saw Beavis and Butthead Do America together in the theater. There was 4 of us collectively. Him, myself, and 2 other people we didn't know. About 15 minutes in, it was just my father and I laughing like Beavis and Butthead the entire time.
The almighty Bungholio.
Yeah, the whole time, which stemmed from my father being awake in the middle of the night, finding some random shit to watch on TV, and me waking up having to pee and finding, sat down like, what are you watching?
Oh, you guys had a bonding.
We had a bonding moment, so that's what led us
You
to.
both watched Beavis and Butthead in their underwear
Yes.
at 3 in the morning.
Yep, you
the
nailed
best
it.
way.
You nailed it. That's
Yeah, underpants bond.
yeah, one of the few bonding moments I have with my father.
Okay, did your dad? What kind of underwear did he wear? Did he wear like through the room?
Tighties. No, tidy. We were
Tidy whities.
both tidy whities at the time.
Ball, one ball didn't come out sometimes.
Yeah. No, we were both good.
Okay.
They were well fitted.
Okay, maybe my dad. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I think we were good. I don't recall anybody. I wasn't straight up looking at the time. I was barely awake and trying to comprehend what I was watching on the TV that I didn't understand as Beavis and Butthead. Or what
Easy to
Cornholio.
bond over. It's so easy.
Yeah.
It's like there's no gray area
Yeah.
with Beavis and Butthead.
But there was like an 8-year gap in
There might
between.
be.
Oh, nobody's like, well, they're okay.
Oh,
It's like you either go,
Yeah.
I see.
or you
You
don't.
either know or you don't. Yeah.
I missed. Okay, I
Yeah.
got you.
You wanna- Hey,
Like
you want to do it?
It's hilarious. Every day
She
on
took
my
her boobs out.
every every
He's
day
one of us.
driving in and out of this town, I drive past Beavis
This
Street.
godforsaken
No,
town.
I drive past Beavis Street and laugh.
You should.
Hey, Beavis.
When you're going down 50, keep an eye out for Beavis Street.
I don't think I go on.
How else do you go? You go across the bridge?
Yeah.
It's that the road going down to it. That's
I don't
Route
know
50.
this place.
Yeah, that's
I
Route
turn
50.
at the hot dog truck.
Exactly.
So
I don't know the names of these fucking
The
streets.
hot dog truck.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm a landmark driver too.
Yeah.
Like I don't go on Route
No.
83. I'm like,
You take a left
is
at
that the
turf.
one with the red
Yeah.
barn on the side with all the cows?
You take a left at the turf tavern.
Yep.
You take a left at the turf tavern.
What's on the corner? Where am I turning here?
Go past Jumpin' Jacks.
Thank God for GPS.
Take a left on Roseberry Road. Is that the one with the house that's made of asbestos on the corner? Like, yeah, totally. I'm out in Clarksville for 4 years now. I still don't know where Route 81 is, if there is one. I don't
It's
care.
85.
Turn at the dive bar.
Or even if
And
there
that's what
is
you
one.
do. Yeah, turn at the dive bar and go 4 miles
That's
till you
80.
get to the old
Yeah,
Chevy.
that's
Take a
80.
left at Josie's.
Yeah.
He's thinking of 85. 'Cause I
There
used to,
you go.
Yeah, I used to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the same route. I
That's
used
the
to.
one.
I used to live out there. I was a country boy at one point. For a little while, at least.
Like, yeah, no. Neighborhood, I barely know the names of I just know the houses and shit. Like, okay, yep, turn at that house, turn at this one.
Yeah, it is very weird. Like, even living where I was, I didn't really understand or recall the names of the cross streets.
Yeah.
Oh, you went in this one or this one? I'm like, Genesee or Hegeman? I'm like,
No.
I got nothing.
There's that garage.
I just know where I am. The blue house is on the
Become
corner.
so lazy.
There's that body shop everybody complains about.
Yeah.
GPS and
I was probably better at that shit when I was a kid when I was riding my bike
so it's like
everywhere.
because of GPS and having everybody's phone number just stored in their phones, you can't remember anymore.
Yeah. Which is fine.
I'm okay with it.
Now we remember new shit like ibex and sharks have scales.
That's right.
So much more space for cool stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. All those phone numbers, man, they needed to be purged.
That stuff. That's the kind of stuff that's still stuck on the hard drive, like my old friends' phone numbers. There's still a handful of house numbers I still remember.
My number
4560115. That was the apartment I grew up in over in between living in the country and the house when I was 5 years old. 4560115, 1690 Western Avenue.
Wow. I can remember my original house number, and that's about it.
And my house number, I've got a whole bunch of numbers in my head I could rattle out right
Wow.
now.
I think it was 3215.
Dox people, let's go.
They probably don't even have the
I know.
landlines anymore.
Nobody has a landline.
No.
I think I mistakenly actually ripped out my landline a couple weeks ago.
Mistakenly, who gives a shit?
Yeah, I didn't know what it was, and so the whole there's a hole in my backyard you guys are familiar with.
Yeah.
Then I let my kid dig in. Well, one day we were out back, and all of a sudden a wire appeared, and I went, "Whoa, hold! I don't know what this wire is."
You're supposed to call 811.
Right, I don't know what this wire is.
So close to the other one.
Give me 2 seconds.
You'd think they'd make it like 3 or something.
812.
Yeah.
Let me go get my electrical probe thing, figure out if this is a live wire. And it wasn't. It was completely dead. So at that point, we were bound and determined to see where it went, where it came from.
We found Hoffa.
I ripped up probably.
That's how that trench got in the backyard.
It went down the
Pulling
trench. It went down into the trench into where the water is right now. I ripped up probably, I don't know, from that hole to down there, whatever that length is. That was
where'd it go?
To hell.
Farther, because eventually I just kept pulling and it ripped. Like it just ripped out in the ground, and I'm like, at this point I can't see where it goes, and now it's completely gone, and I can't find it. It's an inch
Now it's
underground.
wireless.
Now it's wireless.
Not making a new hole.
Yep. Like there's no way I'm gonna ever need this cable. Oh, well, once it ripped, I went to my wife and I'm like, "Yo, go check cable and internet. Make sure that shit's still on."
You're gonna be talking to your neighbors. Somebody's gonna be like, "Your phone working by any
Yeah.
chance?"
Yeah, I that head ran through my head.
What was that?
If I affected somebody else's service,
Did you hear that? My head ran through my head.
it ran through my head. It ran through my
Your
head.
parallel thinking.
So
My
many
head ran
things.
through my head.
Mhm. But nobody's bitched to me yet, so
And I think you're safe.
it's if you want to go see it, it's in the garbage.
I believe you.
Take your word for the mud wire.
Yep.
Mudwire.
It's like, what the fuck is this thing?
Is it and why is it here? You could have had power to your shed with it.
Yeah,
No?
it was a flimsy wire. Yeah, you want to have some good quality wire for power.
Yeah. That's
I wanna fuck
important.
with that. No, I want to rip that fucking shed down, build a garage,
There you go.
get it done.
Get her done.
Fuck you would being 300%.
Do you guys give a shit about the post office?
No.
I only care when they deliver my shit at like 8:00. Like the post office.
AM, PM. Post office. When they deliver your shit. I mean, do you give a shit? Like, they're going to gut it and they're going to redo things. The price of stamps is going to go up. Who gives a shit?
I don't buy stamps, but if shipping is what we're saying is going up, then yeah, it's a problem. But if just stamps are going up, then it's not a problem for me because I don't stamp it.
Yeah, I don't do much stamping.
Okay, never mind.
How much stamping do you do?
Give it a shot. Not a lot. I just think the guy's interesting.
What
Yeah,
guy?
DeJoy.
Who's that?
The guy who's the head of the post office right now.
The post office czar?
Marshall.
Yeah. And DeJoy. That's just a neat name because it's like
Post Marshall.
deactivate.
Why is he
You know?
interesting? What did he
It's
do?
just the name. Well, he's a rather large asshole.
Oh.
But that's
very
just
descriptive.
really the one thing.
Large asshole.
Yeah. But his name, DeJoy, is just amazing to me. He's always just a curmudgeon. He's just this fucking douchebag. But DeJoy is like deactivate. The name DeJoy is like lack of, no joy.
Oh.
And it's like,
Yeah.
why hasn't anyone noticed this yet? Like, hey, Mr. Grump.
Mr. Frumpy Pants, what's up?
Yeah.
No joy.
Mm.
I need to figure out what that buzz is. I think it was sounding better, but
You hear a buzz?
I hear a buzz. You don't hear a buzz?
I hear.
No.
He's older than us.
I know. It's fantastic.
My tinnitus is getting in the way. Who you calling a psycho?
Are you doing that?
Yes.
How are you making that noise?
Bunny likes it. Woke her up.
He's young.
How am I doing that? The same way I was doing it back in a study hall in high school.
Oh, you annoyed people with it.
Oh my God, I had a field day with it.
That's great.
We'd be in study hall, which was basically the cafeteria.
Yep.
So echoed like crazy, and you.
Yeah, she's looking at me. No. I can't echolocate that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that's not
You
fun.
can't
Yeah.
echolocate that.
Yeah.
It's a very high pitch.
Yeah. So high pitched, and the way you guys were watching me make the noise. It doesn't look like
I'm
really
still
making
looking around to see if it
Yeah.
changes the thing. No.
So I could just stand there, kind of with my like hand over my cheek and whatever, and hide it, and it would just echo. Echo.
And the old cafeteria lady with the hearing aids would fucking hate your guts, right?
It got me.
No, there was a desk in the middle of the front
Yep.
of the cafeteria
Yep.
where the cafe
Yeah,
or the study
centrally
hall
located.
teacher or whatever they called him, babysitter, I
Yeah,
suppose. The study hall babysitter would sit,
Yeah,
and then a teacher would sit there at lunchtime to make sure there was no like prison fights.
fuckery going on. Yeah, during lunchtime you couldn't.
They're
hear
to
them.
maintain order.
Yeah,
right.
Lunchtime everyone was a
Little
ruckus.
lady shaped like a fucking munchkin.
Lunchtime loud. but
Dangerous, man. The
Study
little
hall?
ones are the most dangerous.
Study hall is the most silent. God, it was just definitely.
That was one of the rules.
Yeah. Everyone. I mean, there was like 20 of us in any given study hall. It was a lot of people.
I hear it again. You're not
I
doing
hear
it
the
this
buzz. Yeah, that's the buzz I'm talking about.
Time. No, the
But-
buzz is gone. And now it sounds like you're making that noise.
mouth
Auditory,
open, right here.
auditory PTSD.
Fuck, I'm having a stroke.
Hit the tinnitus note.
Yeah, fun times back in high school. God, do you remember Justin? Did
Mandatory silence for people
Who?
like us. You can't do
Ian?
that.
He played trumpet too.
He didn't play trumpet.
I sat there.
He
I was in the section.
He held trumpet. He held trumpet. He was in study hall and band, and he was like one of the few that knew it was me.
Oh, yeah?
And him, we would just fucking laugh our asses off
We
just
would
watching,
laugh.
just watching
Yeah, you
people's
can't
reactions.
tell some like me. You know, so, like, you got to stay quiet. Everybody be quiet.
Well, he was
I'm
sitting,
gonna sit there
yeah,
and
he
like,
was
clench
sitting
my
next to
gut,
me.
and I'm gonna do the breathing exercise until I push out a fart.
Yeah. Well, no, for
Going
me,
to happen.
Yeah. Well, for me, the breathing exercise was more like doing a fucking a Kenny G long note. It was just
You can breathe through your nose while you do it?
consistent at the time because I was playing saxophone. I wasn't old. That consistent note with that amount of just least amount of air pressure. Yeah, it was minutes where there was no lag, and then just
Checking the fucking air vents. and
yeah,
stuff.
everything. Watching everybody check everything. Just oh god, good times. Good times fucking with people. You know what's been good times?
This show.
This goddamn show right here. We're gonna wrap it right up real quick. Thank you all
Wrap
for
it up,
tuning in.
B.
I didn't just go away. Why'd it get little? Get the music ready.
Wow, it's 9:00. Never forget.
Never forget.
Never. And it's 6'9".
It is 6'9". I was gonna message you guys
I
that
don't
first
get
thing
it.
this morning, and I forgot.
69.
I got so taken off kilter from Joseph. His text at fucking 2:30. You had the day off today. Did something. Jesus Christ! Why? You need to go to bed earlier.
For real.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I was like
You're an old man. You need your sleep.
Gotta do my
2:30.
stretches and take my pills.
2:30, and this motherfucker's posting what I post at normally like 6:30, 7 o'clock. Keep calm at show day
Yeah.
every week consistently with these guys. And we got it at, and then we started talking about linseed oil and true oil, which we need to have a quick banter
like
on.
8 in the morning, you fucking squealer.
It's like, man, when did he said that? Fuck. 3:30, 2:30. God damn. Go. No. I mean, I don't want to say I wasn't up at many of those hours, but it's because my asshole cat is an asshole cat. And he's being an asshole to the other cats, screaming and fighting. And
That'll break you up.
Like Tasmanian devil shit. Like, it's just like
You
the
have too
Looney
many
Tunes.
cats.
No, just one super asshole cat. Just one, and he's new. Asshole.
Is he still new though?
Still an asshole. Doesn't matter. So Jefferson.
Turn out the lights. It's like Oz up there.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And Loki.
Yeah. I gotta watch Loki still too.
I gotta get on Mortal Kombat. Let's at least try to watch one episode of Loki before next week.
That's all there is.
Oh.
You set the limit at least one. So it worked out for everybody.
Expectations are perfection. But yeah. All right. I thought, this shit where they just don't release them all pisses me off.
I hate it. I love the binge.
Yeah, the bingy. I'm angered now.
I'm a binger.
I've been reminded of the lack of binge. I cannot do.
It's a shame.
Joseph, how are your cats?
I did. I binged on Narcos when I had a TV, which was
Good
weird.
choice.
It was good. It was so much reading.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Spanish.
Other than when he was like, "Punta," or whatever.
I know that one.
Yeah, it was just like, okay, okay, what's the beautiful scenery and all this?
You know,
this?
0.01 Spanish because of that show now.
It's pendejo.
Learning,
and I'm like,
learning environment.
He was fun. How many? I have one cat now. I have Scout. That's it. One cat.
Any of them performing anywhere?
On
Orange Street Cats. Yes. Going to do her 10-minute Sokoke set where she just talks about being antimicrobial or whatever it's called when people are allergic to them.
So a science experiment cat.
Little beaker. Please donate to Orange Street Cats or at least give them some food. Canned food, tomato soup, vegetable, turkey, something.
They like num-nums.
They like nom-noms. Kitty likes treats. And they're not actually
I like
all
nom-noms
orange.
too.
It's
Thank you
just
all
the
for
name of
being
the
here.
street.
This has been Pipe Dream on the Comedypipe Radio Network. We will see you next week right here, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe we'll try the 7 p.m. last episode redo thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll discuss it. We're out.
My advice, if you want to get an aquarium, just hang out in a fish store. Get it out of your system. Or get a little nano tank. Those are sweet and super manageable. 75 gallons will hold a giant pufferfish that will destroy everything.
Everything.